Oh shit! Peace y'all. This is Views from the Seven Podcast. This is y'all spend some joy with my homeboy. SO.
Happy birthday, America!
The 250.
250.
250.
Hey.
Wifey.
Ow.
Damn.
We're a young country, man, compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. People be thinking we're supposed to have our shit together. We're only 250 years old. The rest of these countries like thousands of years old, bro.
Damn. So that means America was only like 200 when hip hop was born.
Yeah.
When you think about it, that ain't shit.
It really ain't.
But we're the most influential.
Worldwide, globally. Say what you want. We have our faults, but we're shit, low key.
I don't know if we the most influential.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Who you
We the
think
most, we still top dog, but I don't know if influential.
Man, you see them Africans
for like
trying
other
to-
cultures? You don't think so?
You know, other countries trying to do trap rap.
I think it's Chinese.
They got crippling blood
Boy,
in
what?
overseas countries and shit.
Chinese got
What they got influence on us?
martial arts,
Outside of the Wu-Tang?
breakdancing.
I thought breakdancing came from us.
Yeah.
Came from New York.
That's like a part of hip hop.
Yeah, hip-hop is a very Black American culture.
When you see breakdancing, you don't see nothing but Asians.
I see Puerto Rican
Now.
now, because we influenced
But
them.
we let it,
Puerto Ricans and Blacks started that.
we
Are
let
you
them
sure?
infiltrate.
I don't know who-
I'm 95% sure.
I'm mad it's still part of hip hop, but
It was the origins of hip. It's one of the 5 elements
yeah,
of
that's
hip-hop.
terrible.
How?
It's the
It was street
Team
culture.
Jordan of hip hop.
I mean, over time, it was focused less on...
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
had to do a senior project on this shit.
Okay, but anyway, okay, so you got
It's like,
you
I'm
got
well-versed
you got
in
martial
this.
arts, K-pop,
K-pop is influenced by who?
Chinese tattoos.
That was a fad.
Boy. And-
Technology.
Okay, so technology, yeah.
How? Apple is an American company.
With Chinese products.
Microsoft is an American company.
With Chinese products.
That's by Chinese labor because it's cheap. It's like
They
Nike.
make everything though.
Nike's an American company, but it's cheaper to make it overseas than in America because niggas want unions and shit.
So they
Yeah.
make everything over there.
But it's
That
still
don't-
American companies.
And we're still influencing what's being made. So when we say influential, we're not talking about who is like ahead as far as like production, lower costs and things like that. We know that outside of the US, of course, it's going to be cheaper to pretty much
Yeah.
make anything. However, we influence the culture. People around
The
the,
United
world.
States?
Yes,
Yes.
people, not just the United States, Black Americans.
They got American gangs in Africa, bro. See a little African throwing up a bee with a red rag. Come
Get
on,
outta
man. If that ain't influence, I don't know what is. They do drill rap in goddamn Europe. And they don't even got guns in London. They got knives.
I got knobs, yeah. They cut your ass up over there.
Yeah.
I remember
now
when we
you
made
can't
a.
go over there playing
I
at
remember.
all.
I remember when me, Ivan and Skinny, we did like a reaction video to some UK
boy.
drill song or something. I forgot what it was, and we was laughing because we was like, "How you niggas talking like this?" But no guns.
Hey, niggas,
And somebody jumped on there and was
Boy.
like, "Come over here and talk that if you want
It's a
to."
different type of nigga to stab you. Boy.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
look.
that's more intimate.
Yeah, we didn't say like who's the most dangerous. We
Yeah.
just said who's
the most
influential.
influential.
Oh, okay, I get y'all that. I don't know. I just see more Chinese influence these days than anything.
Bro, K-pop is Chinese pop band music. It's Korean. It's Korean, my bad, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
They
yeah,
like Korean
don't
New Edition.
don't mix that up.
I just
I'm sorry,
monolith.
I
I just
apologize.
monolith
Yeah,
all of
don't
them.
even do
Like, we
that.
supposed to be boycotting the Asians, or supposed to be. I'm like, well, what group of Asians? Because Asia big. Like,
What?
for old boy getting shot with running out the convenience store. You hear the story about the black dude ran out with the convenience store and the Asian man shot him because the dude pointed the gun
I
at his
think
son?
He chased him down for like a whole football yard.
Yeah, a football.
you know, I stay away from that type of shit, man.
You gotta you
It'd
have
be
to know
divisive.
you gotta know what your triggers are.
Yeah.
it's not even that. I just the internet gets paid off of people raging all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not off of good things, but I try to keep that shit away from my timeline.
Better than me.
I can't. I'm cool. Give me the jokes. Give me the funnies. Give me some history and some shit like that, and I'm cool. I don't want to be upset all day.
I know it's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? I be
Yeah.
feeling sorry for niggas that be but Trump all goddamn day. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
But these social media companies, they don't get paid unless they ain't getting paid from your happiness.
They really not.
Not at all.
So, you know,
But you know, it's good that you know how the internet works. Like a lot of people, they don't even realize that things that we agree with, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to really say much of anything on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the things that have like enraged you, upset you. Those are the things that you're going to respond to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I learned that off of YouTube. I just as like a regular person, you know, just getting on there on the internet, I would have never thought that the most engagement would be with things that you don't agree with. You know, it's until seeing it in real time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you guys would do the reactions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you do the reactions to this big star and you're saying like how you hate it. Like it's terrible. And everybody's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, you're talking through the music.
Yeah. And then as soon as you say like, oh, I love this, nobody responds.
Nobody responds. Yeah.
It's all about rage baiting.
I don't even know if you call it rage baiting. It's just if your timeline and your algorithm is like we slaves to algorithms.
Oh yeah.
So if your algorithm is full of things that, well, most of the time it's gonna be full of things that you don't like.
Because you watch it.
Yeah. I think that's my fear of TikTok. I don't dive too deep in TikTok because I just see everybody keep scrolling, and I think they got the best algorithm.
See, for TikTok, for me, is like, my algorithm is set up on TikTok to where it's shit that I like, though.
Yeah.
So
It's
right
slow.
now, I'm loving, like, the war between, like, white people and alligators right now. That's where
There's a war between white people and alligators?
In Florida?
alligators been
Yeah, you gotta
fucking
log
them
in,
up.
friend.
About
You gotta log in. Because they
Man, you ain't tapped in, bro.
You gotta tap
It's
in.
a real war like Bloods and Crips.
between alligators and
Yes.
Yes.
what they doing? They trying
Killing
to
them.
on like hunting them down, like they trying to like subdue the alligator, and the alligators
No.
get the best of them. Oh, the alligator just sneaking up on them.
Yes.
But they know the alligators are there. Like they're kind of like testing them almost. Like
That's what white people do. They gonna push the limit.
Like it was
It's entertaining.
this one latest one is this young white lady.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany.
It's been everywhere.
Yeah.
This young white lady, her boyfriend, and I think a best friend. I think they was, I don't know if they were diving. I don't know if they swam in the river or they was just near the river.
Mm-hmm.
The alligator just snuck up on her. Yap yap. Did the little death roll, snatched both her arms off. She bled out. But it was such a big case. Like they was showing like the body cam footage, and not of her being dead, but like
when they
soon as he hit the where the river was at, he was like, I gotta the trinkets and all that.
Yeah.
But you got that one. There was one more in Texas where they warned.
Texas.
Yeah, he was like the first white person to. Not worse, but he was the first person. That's crazy. But he was white. But he's like the first person in Texas to be killed by an alligator in a long time.
They alligators. in
You had
Texas.
one in a popular resort in Mexico.
Yeah.
That was Croc.
Is that the one where they had the croc was just floating with the dead body in his mouth in the river?
It was in the ocean.
Oh
The
shit.
Croc snatched him up. Croc snatched him up and came back though. So they got a picture of the actual Croc.
Damn. And you can't kill alligators. You can't like shoot them with like regular bullets. You need like a
They
their skin is
I
different.
think it's like in the top of their head. Like you have to,
It's a certain place you
it's a
gotta
certain
shoot.
spot in the top of their head.
Well,
that
dude
would
said,
kill them.
It's illegal in Florida
dude
to
was
shoot
saying he
too.
was trying to fight the one, like, that was his girlfriend. He was trying to, like, get the girlfriend off, and
That's love right there.
alligator came back, though.
What do you do in that type
He
of
snatched
situation?
he said he snatched one of her arms off. He snatched one of her arms off.
I'm not laughing.
He was wrestling with the alligator. The alligator left for a little minute,
And double
came
back.
right back, and did the little roll on her second one. That's that motherfucker off. She bled out.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do in that type of situation? Like
Don't go
with
in the water.
Your significant other is like,
Give her a final chance to repent, to know Jesus. So she can,
She
you know,
bled
you gonna
out.
leave her? You
hedge
gonna
her
leave
bet
her?
to get
But
to
see, that's
heaven.
what. But see, and
Save
the
us
crazy
all.
part is, so right. This how my algorithm on TikTok is. So I go straight to where Black Florida.
Oh yeah, that's like what, Jacksonville?
So
that's all.
No, like black people in Florida. So they were like, you know about gators in Florida. You want to know if there's a gator in the water? They go up to the water, right? They put their finger in the water. It's wet. It's a gator in there. So I say, shit.
I believe it.
But that's where I've been, bro. It's like, yeah, I ain't know.
It's like a whole thing. You gotta wear. I saw where you have to have like polarized sunglasses on so that you can actually see the gators in the water. Because when you're looking at just the regular water, you can't see them in there. Because it's the same. They're the same color as the water.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking at the water with the naked eye,
You're not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see the gator. But if you put the polarized sunglasses
Polarized
on,
sunglasses?
yes,
Huh.
kind of like blue blockers.
They say now there are more gators in Florida than people.
I can believe
It's
that.
like
I believe
1.3 million.
I think it's against the law out there to kill them.
It was. Well, yeah, it might be. It was because they say we're extinct for it in the 80s.
No, them
Yeah,
niggas
it's like
stink.
one
Nah,
point-
fuck a extinct. They stink.
And I didn't know they climb.
They're fast as shit, bro. I seen one climb a gate.
Yeah, I didn't know they could climb. And shit.
Yeah, fast. Like, you think you could outrun that nigga? He was like, nah.
Don't
And then there was
try it.
one, this dude in Florida, he was like, I guess the white people be going up in the rivers and shit.
White people in.
But he showed a video, right? So, you know, the white people be going in the river and shit on they little kayaks. And this big ass alligator like just glided up to it. And he paused the video and said, you see how the alligator's looking? Sizing it up.
Yup.
And he said her friend was on like a smaller one, like right next to him. Swam right up to it and gave it
A nudge.
trying to knock it off. Trying to knock her off.
Okay.
And he said, they, they're smart. People be thinking they be all like docile and shit. And he said, you go out there with them your pretty ass kayak if you want to.
Gonna die.
And I guess apparently now right now it's like mating season, so they're a little bit more aggressive. But
How do dinosaurs, do alligators be fucking?
I don't know. But I
I have to Google that.
I did see two.
I know they have eggs.
They have eggs, so they can't really have sex.
I don't know how they fuck.
Huh?
Yeah, they.
But they're very aggressive during mating season. So right now, don't fuck with them.
Yeah, like really get out the way.
It's an alligator vagina.
But they
thing.
treating the white folks like police treat us sometimes.
Well, shit. What goes around come around. They was throwing black babies at alligators back in the day, shit. So, it's circle of life, I guess.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
It's fucked up all
It's
around.
fucked up.
Just stay out of their natural habitat though. Like,
See, but
We
it's
need to
hard
see
for me
what's
to
in
say
there.
that because we got lost. And so I always go tell, it's like, see, this is where I be trying to stay
When we were
stay
hiking?
realistic when we
Yeah.
went hiking and got lost. But we was with two motherfuckers that
Know the area.
was supposed to.
Were they white?
no, they
No.
didn't know.
That's where y'all fucked up.
So I'm like, I be thinking to myself when motherfuckers be like, you know what I mean? I'm always like respect nature and shit like that. And I'm
Yeah.
saying, man, we would've got killed by like a mountain lion or something. People was saying the same shit. And we was
Yeah.
genuinely out there lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how many mountain lions should have seen us. We was crawling,
Coyotes.
we was coming down hills and shit.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that I 100% ignore the warnings for coyotes when I go out walking in.
What are the warnings?
Like they have the signs. They'll let you know like this
Oh.
area, like there's coyotes here. And
There was-
I've still gone about my business.
And they tricky because they look like some Somalian sickly dogs because they look like real frail.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, as long as you don't got no
Damn.
pet with you. Now, if you got a pet with
Oh,
you, you're in
that's a
trouble. Yeah. But there was a video on Twitter that fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
It was this white person, walking with a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a brown bear stalking them this time.
I seen that one, and she kept yelling at the bear.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
the bear
seen that.
wanted
The
a
bear-
dog.
Yeah, and the bear kept.
Man, I didn't know they stood
They
up.
fast as shit.
But I didn't know like they could stand up and like almost
Hell
square up
yeah.
with you and shit. And that shit fucked me up.
Hell yeah.
What?
That ain't cocaine bear
My
right
dog
there.
would have been gone.
That's
The
why
dog
you need
would've
some bear
got-
spray.
Yeah. And bears are fast too.
And then, shout out to my TikTok algorithm. There was this one guy, I don't know his name, but he's like, he goes around speaking where he went one-on-one with a bear.
Was it a black
And
bear
he
or
was
a brown
trying
bear?
to shoot it.
They- same
And
way.
his gun misfired. Bear snatched his jaw off.
Snatched his jaw off?
Yeah,
He
so he
died?
walks around with
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Just kill me.
Just kill me at that
Snatched his-
point.
Yeah.
snatched his jaw off.
I mean, how he
You know, with
live?
his mouth. I don't know, but he had like a fake jaw on and he had took it off and all this shit just gone.
What do a fake jaw look like?
When we done recording, I was
It's like
I was sitting
RoboCop in
to-
reverse where the mouth is real,
It's
but
fucked up, bro. It's like a fucking. It I mean, it looks like a puppet, like a puppet. You know the puppets that be
yeah,
doing
the animatronics on Five Guys at Freddy's.
No, you know how they be talking. They be what's
Yeah.
the things called ventriloquists. Look like one of them the dog chins.
I don't like that.
But he took it off like an earring.
He popped it out?
Like he just
It's
snatched it off.
detachable. You got a detachable.
And
jaw.
all of this is gone. And he was like, I don't know if the bear grabbed him or bit him, but he said his back teeth came to the front.
Oh shit!
Snatched his shit off like that.
Did he kill the bear at least?
Nope.
No.
Aw.
Clearly.
I need
Clearly,
my
he
get back.
deserved it.
I ain't got no jaw. You ain't got no life, bear. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Fucked him up, man.
Oh,
Fucked
shit.
him up. But yeah, that's where I've been, man. So that's the shit I'll be watching. I've been
What?
enjoying it too.
Nature fucking up people.
Man, I don't know what it. I don't know. I don't want to see no. I don't want to see no killing, but I do enjoy seeing.
Man versus nature shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the bear one, cause I'm used to like when people go hiking and shit. Usually it's mountain lions that'll start stalking them. I done seen a couple of them videos.
Yeah.
Them kind of
Yeah.
scary, but that bear wasn't fucking around. And when it stood up, I was like, oh shit.
And the brown bear is different from the black. Black bears you could probably kind of scare off or fight off. Them brown bears,
I think it was a brown bear.
it was a brown bear.
stood up.
Yeah.
I said, this motherfucker just squared up.
And they said the polar bear is like the most.
Oh,
dangerous.
polar bear,
polar
you
bear.
see, you
Like,
see one of them, you
just
might as
go ahead
well
and
go
lay
night
down.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you see
done.
one of them, it's a wrap.
But where we gonna be at besides Alaska? Where we gonna see a polar bear?
I don't know, that's why white people only get killed.
You don't want to go explore?
Nah, I'm cool.
Not even in the summertime.
I got close to dying already. I don't want to get no closer. A boar almost got me
A boar?
A boar, a wild boar.
in New Orleans. I just said this. Said it a couple
You
times.
did say that.
That motherfucker got that's a motherfucker growl.
I didn't know they could kill though.
We were out there just like no, yeah, they're very.
If the lady wouldn't have came,
They would have got it.
if the lady wouldn't have came,
How
when
big
she
was the
did,
boar?
It was big as fuck.
probably to my chest.
Oh shit!
was big.
That's a bull.
It was up there, and it had the husk. It had the husk.
Everything,
And shit.
and it was so crazy because nobody, like all of the locals, nobody was like,
Yeah, they
"Hey,
left.
y'all might want to get out of here." Nobody
Nobody,
said
no
anything.
warning.
They just started packing everything up, and then we just noticed that everybody was disappearing, and it was just us still sitting there waiting for our lift.
Yeah.
Oh hell!
Because we was in the stick. we
set
was in
y'all up.
we was in the sticks. Like we was in the sticks, so
In New
it
Orleans?
took a minute for the Uber to get there. We were literally in the sticks. It took a minute.
They was lining
And
y'all
the
up.
lady,
But the boar started like near the street. We like towards the end of the. So you could, if you walked from the street to where we were at, we're probably 3/4 of a mile.
Okay.
The boar was at the street.
Right.
yeah.
By the time I got in the Uber, I'm face to face with this motherfucker. So it was slowly like.
It was slowly walking but not running.
Yeah, he.
And when
he
the
was
Uber
taking his
came,
time.
the Uber, shout out to her. She was a sister.
Uh-huh.
I guess 'cause she from New Orleans. She knew what was happening, so she tried to hit that motherfucker. That's when it got pissed off. And it came to their side. Everybody jumps in on the passenger side.
Okay.
Everybody jumps in. I'm the only nigga.
On the outside of the driver's side.
I'm thinking about I'm about to be the only black nigga that lives. So the motherfucker come on their side. I see all of them jump in.
Uh-huh.
So I said, okay, they good. So my side is clear.
Mm-hmm.
She had already opened the door for me. So by the time I had to close the door a little bit so I can jump around and jump in. When I closed that door, that motherfucker was right there.
Shit.
She was like, "Get your ass in this
Yeah.
car."
I was like, oh shit, it growled. Man, I was scared as that probably was the scariest moment in my life.
That's why you don't want to go back to New Orleans.
I'm never going back to the sticks again.
No, cause we was just doing shit. You know what? People like, you know, when you love to travel and stuff like that, the locals will play up on anything. So what it was is it was a booze like boat trip or whatever.
Booze cruise.
A booze cruise.
Okay.
Booze cruise. That's what it was called. So literally what it was is basically it's like a pond out in the middle of nowhere, and you got an ox where you plugging your music
Playing
up.
the music, he just
you
ride
bring
a
your
boat.
own bottle. So they're
Like
not
a swamp
providing.
tour?
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
like, well, kind of.
But it's like you partying on the swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you bring your own alcohol. They got the speaker.
I ain't
gotta
gonna lie,
do
that do
music.
kind of sound dope. But you just got to be aware of where you at.
It was cold as fuck.
Yeah, I was mad. I was
was
pissed.
cold.
It was cold as shit.
Yeah.
What
I
time
was
of year
mad.
y'all went?
February.
We used to go all the time for Mardi Gras.
Have y'all been to Mardi Gras yet?
Yeah.
Twice.
Y'all like it?
First time I had a panic attack. Because that was
Because
the
it was
first
too many
time.
people.
Well, a
That
lot
was
of
the
people.
first time since COVID.
Okay.
So it was a lot of people.
Okay.
Second time, I think we had a great time. Was
Yeah,
it
we
the
had a
second
great
time?
time. Yeah, we had a good time.
Was the second time we went?
Yeah.
Or was that the first time? We didn't go back after.
The first time it was way too many people. And when I tell you, it wasn't even just people from the U.S. It was people from all over the world that was out there for Mardi Gras. And Mardi Gras it's a lot of fun. It's a good time, but when you have everybody from everywhere, they don't really know their limit. So they're all there just, drinking. You walking over people that's drunk and passed out in their own throat, in their own vomit. It's disgusting, actually. It's
That's
very
the good
nasty
thing
out
about
there.
New Orleans. The alcohol is
It's easily accessible.
cheap.
Yes.
It's
very
cheap
cheap.
and it's real.
Yes.
Very cheap.
Because it's a difference between getting drunk out here in New Orleans as opposed to going out of country with the duty
They
free.
water down they shit out. That shit.
It's like alcohol-free
duty-free shit is
alcohol.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to go to the original
In
in
Mobile?
Alabama.
In Mobile. It started
Yeah.
in Mobile. I'm about to say
Yeah,
that.
I want to.
It's more family oriented, less niggatry, I should say. Like less.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for
Rowdiness.
I'm waiting for us to come back before. There's a few places that I want to check out in the U.S.
Local,
Even though I feel like I don't know why.
I love traveling America, bro.
I think everybody got me to where like traveling within America is like poor people shit.
It's not, bro. Trust
I
me.
be
It's
trying
not.
to leave, but
Like there's where do you want to visit here?
well,
within the US?
first, as soon as I come back, if it ain't sold out, the Boosie and Webby concert
Where is that? In Louisiana?
is in
Baton Rouge?
Dallas.
When is
It's
that?
like a black tie event. Remember I showed you Boosie and Webby?
When is that? Yeah, that ain't a bad idea.
That is in September.
I'm trying to catch.
okay.
It's like in like Jeezy-esque.
okay,
The
yeah,
black
yeah.
tie event
That's
and shit
the
like that.
thing now.
But it's Boosie and Webby with the choir, with the band and shit.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Um,
I'm trying to catch Cash Money No
that's
Limit.
that was my next
Somewhere.
one. Cash Money No Limit. And then just like a trip to California, see some folks.
Yeah.
You want to go to Chicago in the summertime?
Oh, that's just where my mind is at right now. Just
I
them
get
3 places, but I want to go somewhere.
I actually love traveling America more than I do out the country. I don't really like out the country travel, if I'm being honest. I think it's kind of overrated. The food ain't good to me. The liquor ain't strong enough to me. Everything is just cheap. When you start dealing with the locals in a lot of these countries, you start realizing the privileges of being in America.
Oh yeah. I haven't been anywhere. I think Turks was the first challenge for me, but even Turks was great. Like
Yeah.
It was
there
a
wasn't
good
a
time.
there wasn't a plate that I had. Even though they import all their food, the food was amazing. I didn't
The
have one
seafood
bad
was
plate.
Super fresh.
It was a great time. It was just it's hella expensive.
Right.
So they're having Puerto Rico was amazing. I haven't had
I
any.
want to go to Puerto Rico.
I haven't had any where I was just like, Now I wouldn't go back to Turks, but I did have a great time.
I've been, because I know y'all going too, I've been looking at YouTube videos on Aruba, like places to go and things to do and shit. So I'm trying to like prepare myself this time.
Yeah.
That barbecue express. I'm
seen that.
definitely
The
on
one
that.
thing, you know what's crazy? The one thing I'm looking forward to is tasting a tap water.
Why?
Because they say by far, like, you don't even need to buy water out there. They have the cleanest, best tap water.
I can believe that.
They say you can reuse this. Just get you a water bottle and you can keep reusing it. That's how clean they tap water is. And I want to taste
I
it.
felt like Miami was like that.
I don't know, but I know they say Aruba is known for their tap
For
water.
their clean water.
Very clean.
So I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't really been. I haven't even been looking into Aruba like I did now. Because we on a resort. So I ain't really been looking into anything like that. So I'm just enjoying. It's gonna be my birthday, man. Just waking up in a different country. And,
On your
on my
actual birthday
is what I'm looking forward to. But
yeah.
other than that, man, yeah, shout out to everybody, man. You just don't become a slave to your algorithm, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're enraged by something, you're gonna be enraged every day. That's why it's like once you get into that, you got Trump on your, all that shit. It's like it's just a fucking circle. You're gonna be mad every day you get up.
Day.
People get paid off of that type of shit. It's if you bleed, you lead times 1,000. So good luck.
It's crazy how like these electronics, people wake up, look at these electronics, and it'll dictate your whole mood for the whole day.
Yeah.
We give it way too much power than would need be.
Yeah. It's easy to get drawn in too, especially if you feel very strongly about it, and when you get in them comments and like you say how you feel, and then here comes somebody with a different opinion, it's very easy to get caught up in that.
And then you get the ones that were like, say they get a comment that goes off, and then they go posting it, and that's why it's nothing genuine on the internet, yet the internet moves.
Yes.
And it's responsible for a lot of good and bad.
Real
You know what I'm saying?
Before we move on, let's go back to the locally. Like, where do you want to visit here locally?
Northwest, Seattle. Seattle, Chicago, because I've never been outside the airport. I do want to double back in Dallas now that I'm older and I can kind of got more sense of what Dallas is
y'all gotta
about.
excuse me. I'm about to do some nigga shit. No, keep
good.
going.
My wife, my wife is so LA, but she went to New York. I thought she was gonna hate it. She loved it, so she want to go back like during the Macy's Day Parade when it's cold, and I don't want to deal with that. But for her, I'll do it. And I know next year I'm going to Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you know how we do the
You
Gatlinburg.
gotta go check out John.
Who? Yeah, John.
Oh, word, listener John.
Yeah.
I might do that. It's next September next year. We got a trip lined up to Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be dope,
I might
man.
do that. That'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to John, man.
Yeah, in Virginia Beach, right?
I think he's in Virginia. So I'm not for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You?
For me, I'm a outdoorsy type of girl, so I want to visit like Yosemite, like the national park out there. Definitely want to go to Chicago specifically to eat.
Yes.
Specifically
That's the
to
only
eat.
reason I want to go.
I want to. I would love to visit like some of the coast on the East Coast, probably somewhere like Virginia Beach, and check out those beaches.
I said North Carolina's pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
North Carolina too. I would love to just those areas, and then also, I know like Tennessee is kind of like crazy, but I would like to visit like Nashville.
I bet to say
I would like
Nashville.
to go to Nashville to try
Nashville,
their barbecue.
Like, it's booming.
See, that's what be driving like my ideal places to visit.
The food?
Is the food.
Yes.
I'm like I want to go here specifically just so that I can eat, so I can see what y'all really talking about as far as the barbecue and stuff.
There's a show, and I can't think of it. It's on the SEC network, ESPN or whatever. That's how you pay on these bullshit cable packages. But they have a show where they travel all the southern cities, and they really focus on like the foods and the eateries. So they go to like Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis, Opelika, Alabama, all this shit just to see the food. And I'd be looking like, damn, I want to go there just to try like the ribs or some shit.
Yes.
Damn, that's.
I would love to. One of the things that's on my bucket list would be to go to a concert just somewhere within the States where, like I've never visited or whatever, just to see what that particular city would be like, and then, go out and explore the city around there.
Do you guys have any ambitions on like wanting to go to Europe? Or you kind of like, I'm good?
I feel like in Europe, and it might just be my algorithm, but the things that I've seen online as far as like them being so anti-Black in a lot of those European countries, it kind of turns me off.
There's a lot of Black people who go over there.
They just come from Africa, right?
Yeah. But there's like a lot of
Is it
anti-Black
or anti-American?
just anti-Black.
Because there's Black everywhere.
Propaganda.
Yeah,
but
I
like
think the Blacks from other countries kind of fucked it up for all Blacks worldwide.
yeah, like the racism shown towards just Black, regardless of where you're from, is it's kind of
There's been dark skin everywhere. Like
yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's levels to racism.
I seen what the fuck did I see? Shout out to TikTok, man. My algorithm be all over the place. When I go around, I seen a black Irish person,
Yeah.
and they talk like they're,
Yeah.
shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
from
what the
Ireland.
fuck?
Yeah.
Shit
Yeah.
fucked me up, man.
The black Germans is the ones that came up on my algorithm.
Their thing too.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder. He's a
Oh, Black German, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, sure is, man. Shout out, man.
Yeah.
But how was your 4th, man?
Man, it was cool, man. I ain't did nothing. Prior to the 4th, I had my niece and my goddaughter in the house, and we ain't got no kids, and I'm only child, so I ain't used to having kids around. But after about day 3, I love her with all my heart, but I'm like, man, I'm ready for them
Time
to
for
go.
them to go
Yeah, they got to go. Leaving toys everywhere, empty drinking water bottles everywhere. I'm like, man, I don't know. Shout out to y'all who got kids, man.
Yeah, they say that's the beauty about being a grandparent.
A grandparent.
But you can send
Well,
them
you can
back.
send them back.
Send them right back.
Yeah, I believe it. Uncles, aunts, and grandparents. Yeah, you got it made. Have a good 2 days. Cool, kick it, whatever. Gone. Then she keep calling me Uncle Antagonizer because my wife was like, stop antagonizing my baby. She's like, yeah, stop antagonizing me, Uncle. So from here on out, she just called me Uncle Antagonizer. And I'm like, you don't even know what that means. And it's just irritating. But that was prior to the 4th. We sent her back. And then on the 4th, I stayed in the house all weekend. Since I got off Friday morning, I only left to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ain't been doing nothing, man, pretty much.
Oh, before wifey gives her 4th of July recap, shout out to my boys.
Who? Spurs? Y'all got some...
No. Pretty fucking Ricky.
I gotta watch the verses. I forgot about it.
See, when I come in here and I sit down, the
What?
motherfuckers don't be wanting to give me my fucking. They be acting like what I be saying. When you take out all the rage of what I be saying some real shit.
You did? You called it?
And I keep telling y'all, they cannot be fucked with. And I think, I didn't think it was gonna be a clean sweep like that.
Yeah.
And I was passionate about this because this is my era.
Right.
I didn't think it was gonna be a clean sweep like that. But I said it was gonna beat the dog shit out of them. But I want people to understand me real good. You put any group, I'm gonna say you put any R&B group in front of them, they do the same thing. Except one.
Jagged Edge?
Jagged Edge was already exposed. 112 did them pretty bad.
Okay, 112.
No, they don't got enough.
Boys to Men?
No.
Who don't got enough? 112?
See,
Boys to Men is more
the
like
beauty about Pretty
crossover
Ricky,
pop.
the beauty about Pretty Ricky, right?
I don't even think they got Joe this
Pause. Yes, they do. The beauty about Pretty Ricky is you got to beat their first album before you even get to the second. They beat B2K basically on one album. It aged that beautifully. And the reason I say, if you put any R&B group in them, and they'll do the same thing, is because when I was in high school, and you were at a house party, or you made a sex playlist, you were including them on playlists that already was with the best 90s R&B groups.
Shout out to Static Major, because that's the reason why they are. who
He
they
wrote
are.
majority of his stuff?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow.
Lollipop was supposed to be theirs.
How they pass that up?
I forgot what happened, but I know Lollipop was supposed to be. But anyways,
That would have...
when you made a sex playlist or you was on at a house party, when you knew it was that time, you're hearing 90s R&B and Pretty Ricky at the same time. So for us, people that grew up in that era, I look at them like peers. They're not, but I look at them like peers because they were always associated. There's only one group that I feel can get in problems, and they still might wipe feet.
Who was that?
TLC.
What?
TLC.
That's the only
That's
group.
a very odd matchup.
The
Why
vibe,
TLC?
the vibe, certain raps, certain left eye raps, and the hits. I think part of Pretty Ricky's greatness is because no one said that the other four were great rappers, right? but you know a Pretty Ricky rap verse. Everybody does.
And you got TLC as the number one contender.
It's the only
against
one
Pretty.
that I feel like got enough. I don't
Not
even think
Drew
they.
Hill?
I don't know
I don't even
about
think.
that.
I don't think they have enough, but they could go. The rest of them probably gonna get smoked. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you might be onto something, and the only reason why I say that is because a lot of the 90s groups that we do love, that kind of paved the way, they had a lot of album fillers.
Top heavy.
And Pretty Ricky does not have album fillers. Like when you go back and listen to their first two, especially their first two albums, you can listen to it from top to bottom.
And
There's
I'm
really
such a
no
Pretty
skip.
Ricky guy. The album they did without Pleasure P was hard.
No, I don't know. Once
What?
Pleasure
Oh,
P
you don't
left,
know
they
We
lost
can
me.
get tipsy in this club.
I remember Tipsy, but-
Why you crazy,
If
man?
you throw in Pretty Ricky and Pleasure P's solo career against New Edition.
And all they solo records,
Yep.
because they all went solo. That might be
That's a battle.
that might be the bigger
That would be a battle.
matchup.
I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not even gonna give you an answer. But that would be a fucking battle. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you.
I'm like, that might be the better matchup right
Yeah.
there.
God damn. I can hear it now like a
I think the generation
Poison. And then right after Poison, Grind on Me come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only
I
because
feel like Jodeci kind of could get with them.
Yeah,
a
because
little
you can
bit.
throw Casey and JoJo.
fuck no.
There's solo stuff in there too.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
What Pretty Ricky got for How Do You Want It?
What you mean? The Tupac song?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not going to the
You're not gonna do Hotline?
I'm not going to the big ones.
I think Jodeci.
Probably Up and Down. Like a seesaw, I love it, but not it, yeah. Round and, yeah. I'm telling you, man, like, I fucked with B2K. I told you when I first seen him, I was like, I want to be J-Boog.
Jay Book was that. He was
That was
that guy.
bro.
He
That
was
was
a looker out the crew?
No,
Yeah.
not. It was just. They were
Oh, to
like
me, he
cool.
was.
They were like cool. Like outside of like, because this is my era, so it's gonna sound crazy today, but Bow Wow was that nigga. Like Bow Wow was fucking Jesus. I'm sorry. Like you knew, you ain't got. There's no competition.
Y'all seen this Tiny Desk? It's actually not bad.
I
I
like
gotta
to
give
skip
him a
through
lot
it.
more
I don't
credit.
really watch a Tiny Desk like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? They're like 20 minutes long?
But I did watch 8 Ball and BG though.
I did too.
But Bow Wow at that time was like Jesus. Like he was him.
Yeah.
There was no competing.
That's crazy.
And then B2K came and it was like, damn, it was 4 of them. All the girls loved him and shit. And J-Boog was just fucking cool to me. I don't know, because maybe we both had curls or something. I
Did
don't
he
know what
sing?
it was.
Or he was just there?
He sings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
But-
sings.
I just get their rise and fall was so big. I mean, so short.
Yeah, it was short-lived.
It was very short lived.
Yeah.
I think Bump Bump Bump. I was in the 9th grade. Bump 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 Bump. That was it was like
01,
almost
02-ish?
a rap.
And that's what the issue was, is that they didn't have enough music.
Yeah,
They
was
didn't have enough
was like
music
99,
at all.
2000. So
it was after 2000.
no, was like 99, 2000.
Okay.
Because by the time Bump 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 came out, I was in the 9th grade. I remember that.
Okay.
And that was kind of like, that was a rap. That had to be a year and a half, 2.
By 05,
Tops.
they was out.
Yeah, they were done.
They was done by 05.
They were done.
So they broke up. It was like super fast.
Yeah.
Because they thought Omarion was going to be like the next big thing, but he can't sing.
I don't know that. Oh,
He
that,
really doesn't.
That Omarion album did some shit. Boy, what?
But that's
I sent I'm trying to so many chicks.
That's one example where you can see where they literally handpicked who was going to be the next big star.
But I think that's
and then just they gave him big songs.
But I think that's unfair because we could do that. You could do that to any group though. Every group that you can think of, you knew who was gonna be the solo out of it.
I don't think people predicted Bobby Brown.
What? He was the bad boy.
Yeah, but he was so bad that when he went solo, they didn't think he would probably excel.
He was a star though.
Yeah, like
Bobby Brown was a
any group
star.
you can you name me one group where you felt like they were all on the even playing field?
Silk.
112.
I felt like Silk. They was all kind of like.
Yeah.
I felt like they was all Jagged Edge. I still feel like they're all just about the same. Well, the twins, of course, the twins are.
Jagged Edge, you could say, well, because you said the twins, but
TLC.
Yeah, all three of them were about.
I think they about even
equal.
playing field.
Yeah.
Left Eye's rapping
Who would have
career.
did?
Who would have been the
good
shining
solo out of
star?
that?
Solo.
I don't know if it was because of Pretty Privilege, but like Chili was, to me.
But her voice was just kind of like, eh. I mean, she sounds good, but it wasn't like, oh my God, she's the next
Yeah.
big thing.
She don't
She
need
needed
them.
her group to
Yeah.
be like they actually needed each other.
I think the closest to me, where like I didn't see like one superstar, was probably maybe Total. Where all three of them was just.
No, the star looking one was.
No, they were all kind of.
That was just it. Everybody else, 112. It depends on who you love. You know what I mean? If you're a music lover, it was Deron. If you talking about Solo, who had
Star power.
who had the star power, who had the voice, it was Slim to some people. You know what I
You
mean?
see where that went. So Fly was not.
So I think
Don't
soon
nobody
as
wanna hear a whole
I think
song
soon as
today.
B2K dropped, you knew who number one was. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And they didn't even defer from it. You just knew, like kind of like Destiny's Child. When Destiny's Child, you knew who was.
That first album?
You knew who. Come on, man. You knew who was number one. It's okay. You knew who was
I
gonna
felt
be.
like it was between Beyonce and Kelly.
Between.
It was between them two, but we ain't know for sure it was gonna be Beyonce.
I knew immediately.
That first album, not Writings on the Wall. They didn't have one before that, right? Writings on the Wall, it was like we know Beyonce.
I
about
knew
to-
I think that one is Destiny's Child, isn't it?
Yeah.
Their first one, I think it was.
I kind of knew immediately that this is who is gonna be number one. But that's what I'm saying is when it came to B2K, you know. But you gotta. So B2K I was in ninth grade.
Mhm.
Pretty Ricky comes the following year.
Oh yeah, wiped them out.
Wait, no.
Probably why B2K fills it out.
Yeah.
They got competition now.
No. Pretty Ricky dropped 2005. I was in the 10th grade. Yeah. They came right? No.
Had to be.
Yeah, Bump 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 was 2001. No, Bump 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 was my,
2001.
it had to be like 2002.
Yeah. I know I was working at it and it dropped.
But I think Grind on Me was 2004. The album came out 2005.
Yeah.
It definitely came out 2005.
That's my 10th grade year. I'm in my high school prom.
See, you got the memories to back up the music. That's why the music resonates with you so much.
But it resonates with everybody
good.
though. And I think that's that is the one thing that Pretty Ricky has over a bunch of these groups is that their music is aging with the time.
Aging better.
Sometimes we land on nostalgia where you got to go back and you be like,
Yeah.
this is how the music made me feel.
Right.
Yeah.
But the music still sounds good.
Right.
Today, that's hard to
do.
beat.
Yeah.
That's very hard to beat.
I definitely agree.
And so, yeah, I was like, Pretty Ricky New Edition. That's it. They getting everybody else out of there. I'm sorry.
I seen the results. I seen everybody talk about it, and I was like, damn, Spence always say Pretty Ricky's like that group.
Man.
And I was like, I might have to sit down and watch it because they was like, they got
And then
demolished.
I sat down and I was in the gym last week.
Mhm.
And I put them albums on. I said, ooh, they sound better than I remember. And wifey
Yeah.
would always ask me, she would ask me if what album would I prefer out of the Blue Stars and the second album. Goddamn, I can't even think what the second album's called. What's the second album?
Something. I don't know.
Damn. And I'm like, I'd never choose. Like,
Was Slick Pullum there?
No.
Where is he?
I think
Late
he's
night
at.
special.
Yeah, late night. So I'm like, it's something special.
That's the fucking first song. Jesus Christ.
Damn,
But
man, that's my guy.
He can't
He on hard
you
drugs right
like this.
You know, really? I believe it.
So
I
shout out
went one
to
night and
shout
it
out
was
to them,
on
but
some
though, but
wild
that
shit.
but it goes to show like even though they not considered the greatest rappers, even the verses, people know the verses.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't like Lil Jon verse on Lovers and Friends, but everybody
Everybody knows
It's
that
memorable.
one.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's all you need.
Shout out, man. But I just had to get that off my chest because that's my era, right? That's my era right there, man.
What y'all think about Lauryn Hill getting a Lifetime Achievement Award on BET?
Much deserved. Shout out to her.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't? Why?
Not off one album. Not off one solo album.
Why do you need if I do, okay. If I do what you still haven't accomplished in your entire career, if I do on one album,
That's your
what's
lifetime.
wrong with that? And I don't necessarily think that's her. You still got her Fuji's records. You got her record. You got her her Unplugged. And I can't throw that album away because Unplugged became a big thing.
So how come we don't count it when we talk about Jay-Z albums?
I think people do sometimes.
And her Unplugged also had like original songs on there too.
Yeah. When
That-
you all, and it all comes down. That's some Unplugged. It's a few of them. She got a few samples on there. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I think she's probably got the Lifetime Achievement Award with the least amount of material compared to everybody else that's probably got one.
what's wrong with that?
I think you're kind of lowering the bar a little bit now at this point. Because if I can get in with
Well,
1.5, maybe 2 albums,
If
two of them was group albums or
if
collaboration projects, it's kind of like,
if it's critically acclaimed, though.
and you also have to think about the impact that the music made on the culture. Like, although she only put out one album, one official album, it's still a timeless album that will be passed down from generation to generation. So you can't discount it and be like, oh, well, she didn't really contribute because she literally paved the way for other artists, like based on that one particular album.
I get that. So should Andre 3000 get the same Lifetime Achievement Award? Because
He probably will.
No,
He probably will, though.
Why?
he doesn't have a miseducation in his arsenal.
Even compiling all his body of work that he's done musically.
Does he have a solo album that you can compare to a miseducation? though?
Closest be Love Below.
Come on, man.
I didn't like Love Below. I don't care no myself. I hate Hey Ya.
I think they overplayed it.
I hate it. I didn't like it at all.
I prefer Big Boys.
Speaker box?
Oh yeah.
It was too weird for me. But I
I
don't know.
fucked with. I like the way they move. When he did Hey Ya, I was like, Hey Ya was more commercial. The white folks loved it.
Roses?
It was like
Roses is, oh my God.
Roses is hard. I ain't gonna.
I
Roses
do
on
not- I don't
Roses
like
Roses
Roses.
is hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Caroline.
Mm-mm.
I was in school. See, y'all, you bringing up shit that was going on when I was in school, man.
All that shit.
But Hey Y'all, like that was the white people's. This is how they do it for a
yes.
while. And then
Still is.
Hey Y'all
He had that wig
Hey Y'all
on.
took off when the camera started doing the commercial, the Polaroid.
Oh, yeah.
That's when Hey Y'all was like. But I still preferred doom doom doom
Oh, I love the way you move.
Yeah.
doom doom.
But see, that second single from him, nobody remembers.
Prototype.
That was Andre.
What was
Big
was
Boy's second single.
Was it Speaker Box? Speaker Box or some shit?
I don't remember.
It was like ghetto music.
Get on
made that the
music.
second music?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
shit's
bad.
nasty.
That was the first.
Really? And Speaker, I love the way you use the second?
No, I think it was like, hey,
Ah.
Feeling good.
Because it
Feeling
didn't
great.
say Andre 3000. I thought it just said Outkast.
It said Outkast, but you bought the
Yeah.
album.
How is it?
Yeah, man. Shout out. I just wanted to bring that up because that's normally outside of maybe some early Kanye. People don't talk about those 2005 through 2004 through 2007 era. People kind of leave that out.
And this might be an unpopular opinion, I think the 2000s, now as time passed by, I think 2000s music aged better than hip hop in the 90s.
Some of it.
I think
I prefer 2000. I prefer 2000 to 2010 versus 90 to 99 or 90 to 2000. But ringtone era was kind of bad. I can't lie to you. Ringtone era was bad.
You think that killed it? Kept the momentum for the 2000s. I think they had better singles in the 2000s.
No, it was just
Better
it was like our
albums.
mumble rap of that time, but it was bad.
But who do you fault for that? Soulja Boy?
The ringtone era? I don't know. Who was because my first ringtone was, girl, you wanna come to my hotel?
Cassidy?
That was my first ever.
Did it was an actual song, or was it like the polyphonic song?
No, remember because you could get
You can get the tones, but you can get the actual song.
You could get the back. You remember?
Oh, the ringbacks?
The
when
back
you call.
channels.
Yeah,
you
the
could go through the
ringback.
back channels to get the actual ringtone.
Oh, yeah.
If you wanna come to my hotel. Yeah, that was my shit. That was my very first.
That's
That was my
crazy.
very first ringtone ever.
I got to be the only nigga alive still with a ringtone on my phone to this day.
Probably.
What?
I am.
I
What is your
They
ringtone?
transfer. It's the same ringtone like last. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
Sir,
It transferred with the
you
iPhone.
actually put that on there recently because that song is not that old.
The iPhone I had before this one, it rolled over. So I had got it initially when the song was popping. I just never changed it.
Yeah,
But you
I keep mine on
so you
silent.
got it in the 2010, the 2015,
Like late
the
2019,
2010?
yeah, somewhere
you
around
paid
there.
for it?
No, I chopped up the sample and
Yeah, I keep
ringtone.
mine silent these days.
But wifey, how was 4th of July from your perspective?
What?
I ain't say nothing.
Everybody got their fingers, so everybody good.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I feel like the holidays now that our kids are, so we're all super excited about them having jobs and stuff because, you know, they're able to do things and, you know, and work. But with that comes them having to work on holidays.
Okay.
So this was our first year where everybody had to work in the house, and it was literally just me that was tasked to make
Do
sure we
everything.
ate everything. Yeah, I quit before the end of the night. I was like, I think what time was it? Probably like 9 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Y'all can do what y'all gonna do because at this point, I'm not finishing.
That's when just order some
We just-
ribs.
Yeah.
We should have, and I feel like that's what I don't want holidays to be that. But I feel like
Outsource that shit.
it probably at some point will be like that. It'll just be me, him, and our little baby.
Yeah.
Because the older ones are busy. Everybody's busy.
Yesterday was tough. You know, I'll be kind of like hinting to the kids. I'll be struggling a little bit, so I'd be like asking about their schedule
Yeah.
multiple times a day and shit. I don't think I've ever came out and say, yeah, like Pops is struggling with y'all. You know.
Why won't you
work
just come out and just say
schedules.
it?
He don't want to hold
Ego.
them back.
Yeah, part of me, I want my kids to live.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be up under me. Like I miss them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss them. Like I called my son the other day, and his phone like went straight to voicemail. I'm like, did you talk to your brother today? And they was like, yeah, he at work. And I'm like, damn. You know, but I want them to live their lives. You know what I mean? I don't want to put something in their ear and then they feel like they gotta slow their lives down because
Or
Pops
some type
is struggling.
of guilt.
That's something that I
Yeah.
gotta. And then I be, you know what I mean? You know me, I go look up some shit about empty nesting and
I'm about to say, you
people-
got to find what
how
gets
people.
you
Yeah.
going. You ain't saying nothing.
So like it's weird now because now my daughter is driving. Our oldest daughter is driving like full time now.
She passed her test?
Yeah.
Yes, she
That's
did.
dope.
So
Yeah.
now she's going to go get
All her friends and shit.
siblings and shit from work and
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, but it's like
They don't need us as much.
we used to be so tight knit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And so I be telling my daughter, I'm really struggling with my middle and my baby daughter.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter has been working since high school. It's kind of like a, you know, but my middle daughter and my baby daughter, and they working a lot these days.
Yeah.
And I'm really struggling with that. And I be asking my daughter, I be asking the baby, I'm like, you don't feel like this is too much? You working too much? You want her to quit? She be like, Dad, I'm getting in my bag. I'm getting my bag. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know. So I do, shout out to them. I do,
Yeah. It's
part of the
tough.
good thing about working is I get to see how they are doing with their money.
Yes.
And they do have some of their dad's selfish traits in a good way,
I was
meaning
about to say,
like,
it's a good way.
don't ever talk about what's
Yeah,
in your
they
pocket,
say-
save your
Yeah.
money, shit like
Your
that.
friends broke, they
So
broke
I
with
want
them.
to see, how they do with their money. But yesterday was kind of a struggle for a minute, and then I had snapped out of it because I'm like, I still have a young one in there that
Who's excited?
who's
Yeah.
excited and memories of his own. So I just got up and me and him went through like a whole like box on our own. We just going
Yeah.
through it. Cause he was like scared at first, so
Yeah.
I went in the backyard and I you know, allegedly they said I gave him like a Roman candle and shit, right?
Allegedly.
So you know, but these was like super strong, so they was kicking and shit.
Yeah.
And so I could see like first he was like, and I was like, so once that was over, I was like, you want to do it again? He was like, yes. Right? So I was like, all right, so we go through another one, and then after that, shit, he turned into a professional. So by the end of the night, it was dope because now he just going up there lighting him on his own and shit. I'm
Yeah.
watching him, but he going up there, he going like for the first probably like hour. So I'm going up there, I'm holding his hand, and we lighting them together and shit like that.
That's dope.
And then to see, like, damn, that's how I used to be. Like when I first got that first, I can go up there and I can put that motherfucker on it myself and run back and shit. And after that, he turned into a professional. And so, so we was just doing that for a while. And then my knucklehead ass neighbors come out. So my neighbors, like they got like the
big
boyfriends and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
But they got the big shit, the boom, 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 the shit, alarms
Setting up
going
car
on.
alarms, yeah.
But they got a knucklehead over there that like to like take risks.
Okay.
So a couple years ago, I had to trip out on dude because some shit flew in our yard and blew up, right?
Right.
So I had to trip out on the nigga. So this year, allegedly they say he had one of them big ass ones. This motherfucker picks it up and holds it in the air.
Nigga don't want his fingers.
It goes off. Head catches on fire.
Yeah.
So he doing
why are you doing
he
that?
doing all this patting and
Doing
shit.
the Michael Jackson.
So this nigga
falling down the stairs.
stupid.
Because why are you doing
And he's
that?
black. Right? So we see that shit. I'm like, man, this fucking dumbass or whatever. So I get back, me and my son, my daughter out there. She, you know, we all just out there.
Yeah.
And then the mom runs outside. Well, not we all outside, but the mom's is like, I'm paying attention to my son, so I ain't even. So mom's is like, no moss, right? So I'm looking around like, what the fuck she talking about? Police has swooped in our neighborhood.
Oh shit.
This is the first time,
Yeah.
and I've been over there since 1998.
Damn.
This is the first time that I've ever seen the police come in there on the 4th of July.
shit.
And when I tell you,
They came there deep.
if I do if my neighborhood was to do a crime, I'll be all right. Cause boy, niggas cleaned up and packed up so fast. Whole neighborhood went quiet. Man, the whole neighborhood went quiet. Man, I'm talking about my daughter was like, when cause she went to go get my youngest daughter from work.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I drove in the neighborhood. It's quiet. Nobody's outside. I'm like, yeah. So everybody gets home, but my middle daughter works graveyard. So we go outside and we just popped some more. Went through another box.
Yeah.
But we was them neighbors that was out there after 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga was popping fireworks at 6 in the morning.
But we
this morning.
stopped because we had stopped because we was only out there. We wasn't out there that long for the. She was like, no mas.
Yeah. She said, no moss.
And then
Do we give you ideas for next year? Pop yours first real early and then call the cops and have them sweep up the neighborhood.
no, I seen somebody on my. Because I had said something on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they had swooped in the neighborhood and
Yeah, I
shit.
see
It was
your
like, I
boy.
was like, God damn. And then somebody on there put on there, she got a ticket. The ticket was $1,500.
It ain't
They
worth
must
it.
have the legals.
I mean, everybody.
Allegedly.
Don't get caught.
Allegedly,
That's going.
Bro,
everybody do.
that was like a mind. It was like a mind fuck for me, right? Because I'm so used to. I didn't see nobody at the little fireworks stands. Nobody. Everybody got the illegals these days.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the city is growing so fast, the police can only do so much. But a $1,500 ticket, yeah, damn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Did you like watch fireworks when you was younger? Or how?
Yeah, but I had the pussy shit. Like you light up the snake. Remember
The
that
sparklers, the snake,
stupid
the
ass
little-
fucking snake? That shit just. I had that pussy shit, man.
Man, matey.
Nah, hell
No, I didn't get introduced to any of those
shit,
till I was probably in
Cherry bombs.
7th, 8th grade. Is when I got introduced to like illegals.
Yeah, cherry
And
bombs are crazy.
You can't just put you just can't put no fireworks in a
No,
nigga's
7th grade.
hands.
Yeah, that
Like
is.
I was living in a project, so my thinking was a little. So when I first got introduced to bottle rockets, The first thing I thought about wasn't shooting them in the air. I'm shooting them at people.
Right.
So, yeah.
Somebody gotta get
bottle
something.
rockets, and then I got so used to them, I was able to time it. So now I can hold them motherfuckers. Yeah, all that. Yeah, I'm on all that.
You was
What?
one of them.
Do they still make bottle rockets?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
do.
haven't even seen those.
Well, you can't give me no shit like, man, what? And then it was what was the ones? Oh, we used to nigger rig them. Was it the M80s? It was something where we used to do something where you would take all of the gunpowder and put it in something else. And that motherfucker, boom.
Why
Maybe
would
I
y'all
took the
do
gunpowder
that?
out of M80 and put it in something else.
Why was
I
y'all
can't
doing
remember. Nigga shit, bro.
You ever throw the artillery shell?
No.
Like throw like a football?
Nah,
seen
yeah,
that one.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
I
just fun.
seen them.
But I was in the man. You can't do that. You can't.
Hell
It's
no.
it's a gradual. Like I went from the pussy shit to my cousin introduced me to like the legals and just the way my mind worked at that time. It's like let's have a bottle rocket fight.
No,
A
Yeah.
bottle
Can
rocket
you
fight.
That's what we was having
you was crazy.
allegedly.
Time of past. You can say it now.
But that was the shit I was on, man.
That's crazy.
That was
You
the
ever
shit.
shoot the Roman candle at each other?
What?
Nah,
They do that to this day.
Like,
They shoot Roman cameras at each
Yeah.
other.
yeah.
They got
Two of
one
them
with the little
motherfuckers.
sparkler and it's a gun, and they sit to run around chasing each other
Yeah.
and shit. It's all sorts of shit out there now.
Did you what's your relationship with it? I still see people like Happy July 4th to something or
However, is it
How-
19
Not
days
celebrating,
or
You're not
15
celebrating because of
days
slavery,
after?
and we
Yeah.
still ain't free and all that shit. Man, I don't pay no attention to that shit. I get it. I'm not finna harp on it. I mean, America ain't perfect. Don't get me wrong. We got a fucked up shit, and I kind of see where they coming from. But at the same time, it's like, man, y'all finna sit here. The country 250 years old. Y'all finna sit here and bitch about this shit because of Trump. It's kind of like what are we doing? It's still 240 something years. We still free. Our ancestors will pay to be in our position. We doing way better than our ancestors. Technically, they probably looking at us like, what the fuck is we complaining about? They
Yeah.
had it harder. So I don't want to compare traumas between black generations, but at the same time, I mean, we got work to do. But at the same time, Daryl can't stop and be like, we 250 years old,
yeah.
and not be like, oh, you Uncle Tom ass nigga or some shit like that. Like, man, it ain't that deep.
Quavy?
You know, I think as I get older, I don't know, I start to think about it a little bit more as far as being a Black American, and then, you know, society does not want us to be proud to be from America
Yeah,
at all.
say that shit.
You know what I mean?
Say
So
that
it's like,
shit.
it kind of
Yeah, for you
makes
guys,
you,
yeah.
for us,
Which
it's
is
kinda like,
I'm sorry, babe. Which is weird because we have this weird relationship with humbleness. So it's almost like we help something, but we're so humble about it, we don't even want to talk about it. We just say we'd rather not even celebrate it.
That's deep. I get what you're saying, though, yeah.
Does that make sense?
We're part of the American fabric of building this bitch, but then we don't want to celebrate it when it turned 250.
Or at all.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know. I feel like it's only us that do that.
Yeah, you
But,
guys.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I
weird.
actually, I was asking our daughters yesterday, like, you know, are y'all proud to be Americans? And then, like, just to ask, you know, just to see what their thought process on that, because there's like a layer of guilt of saying that you're proud to be from here, but this is all that we know. And like you said, we've helped build it.
Yeah.
Like, it's ingrained in us. If you go somewhere else, it's like, you know, they kind of look down on us a little bit. They'll say, like, you guys don't have no culture, and, you know, like, you don't even know where you're from, and, like, but I'm from
America.
the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from there.
Yeah.
You know, we know where our roots are as far as, like, you know, here in the U.S. So it's kind of like, I asked them this yesterday, and they were like, you know, at first they were like, flat out like, no, I don't feel, proud to be from the
Wow.
U.S. Like they said
I'm
that.
big on not putting my beliefs on my children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay.
flat out they said that initially, and I said, well, what about like, what are your thoughts on, when we hear from other countries where they say like, oh, they don't have no culture and da da da. And my oldest was like, well, I'm proud to be a Black American. She was like,
I feel that.
she was like, I will, I'm proud of our culture. Because she was like, we are the culture. Like when you think about it, that's where I was thinking about the whole influence thing, because we are the culture.
Yeah.
When you think about it, we influence, even though you said like China and, all of those like Asian countries or whatever, when you go, they're putting perms in their hair to have coarse hair.
Yeah.
They're putting the perm to have the nappy froze and stuff out there. And they're, when you look at it,
The big
it's-
ass baggy clothes that's back
Yeah.
in.
yeah, all of those
Yeah.
things that originates from Black American citizens. So it's like, I don't think that, I know that we have a lot of trauma here, but there's no country, there's no place that has no flaws.
Yep.
And I feel like it's unfair to, and it's really a disservice that we do to ourselves by saying that we're not proud to be from here when, why not?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be proud of where you're from?
Yep.
Like, I don't get that.
That's real shit. I feel the same way. I'm more proud of being a Black American than an American, really. Because when you go to these other countries, you get reminded real fast you're American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fast.
They treat you as such.
Yup.
See, I'm one of them ones, man, where I don't like to talk about nothing that I haven't experienced. Right. And what I mean by that is, I was one of them people who sat out and didn't celebrate July 4th.
Yeah.
I did with my family. That shit sucked. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
no fun.
100%.
My kids were enraged. But it was something at that time that I believed in, right? But I'm not like no history buff. But I like history.
Yeah.
And part of, I always say, when we talk about things on this show is, when you start talking about history, that's when shit gets real complicated.
Yes.
It's okay to have like different talking points, and you can see, sometimes you can see like the talking points build up on the internet. But when you get to start talking about history, shit gets real complicated.
Yeah.
Right? And I had wrote some things down. Wifey, that's why it was kind of late today. Right?
That's all.
But I was like, things starts just going in my head, and I'm in the bed, and I'm like typing some shit down. Wifey was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Hey, I was just like, "I gotta get
You
this
see
shit
my
off."
notes?
And so, for starters, Black people fought in the Revolutionary War.
Yes.
Upwards to over 40,000 enslaved and free.
I feel like they fought for both sides.
On both sides.
Yeah,
yes.
both sides.
So
Yeah.
what ended up happening was about 8,000, I think between about 8,000 and 10,000 fought for the U.S.
Yes.
What would we call? I don't even know what we call that time, but it was only 13. It was 13. What was it?
13 colonies.
13 colonies, but about 8,000 fought for them.
Mm-hmm.
What the British did was kind of put out a SOS call, like, if you fight for us,
We'll give you freedom.
we'll give you freedom.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that were here
Switch set.
switched and started fighting against.
Yeah.
That's one. So it is okay to celebrate the 4th of July, given that the chances of one of your ancestors being there, it's pretty high.
I'm going to disagree with you on that, and I'm going to ask this. Mike, how do you feel about the 4th of July?
It's a holiday.
What about in like Native American culture?
They celebrate it.
The same way?
Because like he's saying, like the 13 colonies were there. That's all the way on the East Coast.
Yeah.
The rest of America that we live in right
Mhm.
now,
Was
where we're
Native.
from and everything, that wasn't a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which complicates the U.S. history even more, because, as we all know, when the Louisiana Purchase was
It's purchased from the French.
They did shit differently over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the Civil War, the clashing became.
Yes.
It's like, nigga, this is what we do, or this is what we do.
Yeah.
As far as chattel slavery goes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Fuck with you, nigga. Just because we together now don't mean I'm gonna change the way I'm living for y'all.
Right.
So that's where the Civil War comes in. But back to the American War when we talk about, the Revolutionary War when we talking about the 4th of July. The chances of one of your ancestors fighting in that war was pretty high, in my opinion. Also, the units were fully integrated.
During the war, yeah.
We fought alongside
White people.
white people
Yeah.
at that time, right? Also, for me, this is why I was like, I was going at people when it came, not going at them, but when it came to like Juneteenth, right? I think when we start getting into the history conversation and how people feel, and when it comes to Black history, now I'm starting to understand why people say Black history is American history, because it's so intertwined. It's much more complicated than we try to make it seem. But for me, what I'm into is, first of all, our history is very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And two, it's the ability to correct narratives that are there. I can't tell you, two things can be true at the same time. I can have because I'm American, I can be very, 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 very critical of where I'm from.
Yes.
But also know that it's a high chance that my ancestor could have been free and decided to fight for this
Yes.
war, right? It doesn't mean that what if I was and this is where I'll be fucked up at, like, what if there was a chance, or how guilty would I feel if
Fighting for the other side.
my ancestors weren't enslaved? What if my ancestors were the free Black people that were here and been here?
Why would you feel guilty about that? They had nothing to do
Because
with it.
when you think of Black people back then, all you think about is enslavement.
There was multitudes of Black people. Enslaved, some that were slave owners, some that wasn't slaves, some that got here later, some that migrated from Canada. There's different.
Yeah.
All Black people from America didn't originate from slavery.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
That's the
SO,
one that's
is
promoted the most.
like wifey was saying how she asked my daughters about how did they feel about being American.
Yeah.
But also part of that is when you talk to the average person and you think about during those times back then,
We only look at slavery.
only
Think about
look at those
slavery.
enslaved.
Right.
We don't look at
The other Black
what
people.
if my ancestors were actually free.
What these niggas from
You
they came later.
had free Blacks. You had wealthy Blacks.
Yes.
You had rich Blacks.
Yeah.
But we only think about the enslaved. Just like when we think about the South, when the majority of our people think about the South, we think that everybody back then in the South was struggling
No.
when it came to us,
Yeah.
either struggling or enslaved.
Some rich Black people.
There's some rich fucking. So that's where it's like, what if?
I think that's
You
what
know?
it's important for us to not misinform our ancestors with the information that's given to us. A lot of information from our ancestors wasn't given to us. So as generations go by, stuff gets convoluted and the story can get
Yeah.
switched up.
And then, right after the Civil War,
Mhm.
this is the most interesting fact that I seen. Right after the Civil War, Black people were celebrating the 4th of July more than the whites didn't care for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Jim Crow suppressed all of that. But we were leading the pack as far as 4th of July celebrations go.
Yeah, I think.
In the Jim Crow law. The Jim Crow laws suppressed it.
Jim Crow came after the Civil War, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because slavery was still going on when Independence Day was going on.
Yeah.
Slavery ended in 1863.
I'm talking after the Civil War, Black people celebrated
4th of July.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them in the South,
Segregated already.
but a lot of people in the South, they were,
Everybody was free.
shit, Lil Jon posted his first album cover was behind a Confederate flag. That was their living back then. I mean, that was their living then. Shit,
It's still there now.
But a lot of people have I would say a lot of people in the South, old South, still look at it like them versus the United States or them versus, you know what I'm saying?
Those Confederate flag white people between that time period, I think they looked at that flag as like their heritage and their family lineage. I think they don't look at the racial undertone that flag carries. Honestly, I think black people in the South during that time didn't look at the racial undertone. I think that comes from the North and the West.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Because I can see a Confederate flag, it don't bother me, but somebody else that's not used to that, they'll see it, they'll be like, oh, that's racist, you're racist. I'm like,
see,
whatever.
And so this is where I decided to go. I had decided to go back. My antennas went start going up. So, as we all know, or if you don't know, slavery was big business.
Yes.
It is big business. It existed for hundreds, maybe even
Centuries.
thousands of years before
Globally.
it touched
America.
right? Yeah.
Allegedly.
Quote,
I like
allegedly.
views, history lessons. Let's go, baby.
No, you can. This
But
is
this is
easily.
true, yeah.
This is easily.
Okay.
This is easily. This is easily Googleable. You can do whatever you want with this information.
Okay.
But it existed hundreds of thousands of years before it touched down in the United States. Slavery was not race based. When it first came to be.
No.
It was either you did a crime, if you had a debt to pay,
Yes.
Indentured servants.
Indentured service was a thing.
indentured servitude. White, black, indifferent.
That's true.
It wasn't race based
Rights was the worst.
until
It's like prison.
Yeah.
1662.
Okay.
So what ended up happening was the sentences for white people had already started to kind of lighten up a little bit. And in Virginia, 1662 ruled that the child inherits their mother's enslaved status.
Oh, so my mother's a slave and I'm born and I'm a slave due to
Yes.
my mother? Okay.
That's how it became race-based.
Yeah, because
And then it just blew up from there. But again, the part that we keep on leaving out is that Africa, it started in Africa. Africa is selling their own. And I think that's where it's a super disconnect, because all we think about is the Europeans coming to Africa. But in reality,
yeah,
Africa was selling to the Europeans.
that was business.
It's business,
Yeah.
right? And
It's fucked up, but it's still business.
but this is where the diaspora comes in at,
Yeah.
and so that's we're gonna go back to my Juneteenth point.
Okay.
But this is where the diaspora comes in. You talk to Africans, they look down on African Americans too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
y'all.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when wifey and I went on a trip, we went to the slave plantation in
Louisiana.
Louisiana, and I was kind of upset because one of our homeboys was like, he was mad that we was going to a plantation, right? And he was like, he's Haitian. He's like, this ain't my history. Like,
That's right.
and I didn't understand it at that point. So I'm like, nigga, we might fuck around and get into it in this motherfucker, right? But I didn't understand it until I started understanding the bigger diaspora. We ain't a monolith.
Correct.
So, again, when it comes to Africa, this is where my complicated history comes from, because my complicated feelings come from is because y'all sold us.
Yeah.
Or them. I don't even fucking know.
We ain't know
That's
what-
the part we don't.
know
That's the
what's
part.
coming. A lot of-
That's the part that fucked up, because y'all was doing. This is where it kind of started, and then so I started digging a little more. Did you know that there's a place in Africa that didn't end chattel slavery until 1981?
Yes.
And that was, I can't think of what the place called. I think it's an M. Start with an M.
Not Mogadishu.
But it's in Africa. 1981 and that was only face value. They was just doing that shit for PR. They didn't make a law criminalizing slave owners until 2007.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And still to this day, if you look at the Boko Haram and all that shit, slavery is still prevalent
It's called Mauritania.
Mauritania.
Is that on the Western Shore, Africa?
Mhm.
Okay.
But today, like Boko Haram and all of them African places, they still practice it today in just different ways. Now it's sex trafficking.
They didn't criminalize it there until 2007.
God damn, since 07.
See?
Yeah.
So, like, even if they freed the slaves, they weren't charged for being slave owners.
Until 2007.
It's still prevalent though here in the U.S. when you look at the prison systems. Like they're literally working for next to.
Yeah, that's criminality though. I can't
Yeah.
I can't be mad at that too much. Like you gotta pay for
But
you gotta pay for your debts to society. You know.
yeah,
That's
but
a choice.
It's,
Is
but
it
it's
profitable,
still,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But how come we
absolutely.
can't get in on the profits? How come I can't invest
Who
in...
said we ain't?
They have private prisons.
So how come
that
black people just don't invest in the private prison system stock-wise?
Who said we ain't?
I think if we did, they'd see we make money off of it and they'd stop the shit.
I say this, and I'll say it again and again and again. I think race problems are poor people problems. I don't know what
When you experience racism as a black person? Like, what's your most racist experience that you encounter being black from a non-black person?
Have I talked about this before? When I picked up this old white lady's garbage. Sorry, I'm probably, well, everybody already know where I work at, but I was servicing this old white lady.
Pause.
No
Oh,
problems.
both, okay.
I was serving this old white lady. She came outside, and I was just talking to her, just being polite and shit, you know. And
I think you did talk about this.
yeah, she was like, after the conversation, she was like, "You're not like the other driver, my other driver. You a nice colored boy." I was like,
Oh, that's it. That should call colored. That's lightweight. It's shocking. Shock value.
"I'd rather you call me a nigga than colored."
No, colored is more vintage. It's less offensive.
No, she was really old. She probably
Yeah.
dead now.
She was trying.
She
not
ain't know no
to-
better.
Yeah,
She
wasn't-
meant no
she
harm
was
by
trying
calling
not
you
to be
colored.
offensive.
You could tell at that time she easily mid-80s. She was old.
That's how she grew up. Type of
That's how she grew
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, but it was like a culture shock for me
Because
because
that was the first time that
I ain't never been called a nigga before. But like, that was as close as you get to. And I think I cried when I got back in the truck.
Shut the
Legit.
fuck
I
up.
was
Really?
not cried of sadness, but I was infuriated.
You didn't know how to respond to it.
No.
She
I was
old. She gonna be out of here
infuriated.
soon anyway. That's how you gotta like thing.
And that was like my first time, but I do think I think a lot of the people talk about racism without ever having an experience.
I believe that. I firmly believe that. And especially in the day and age of 2026 America, we're so multicultural. Like, what racial experience can you have with the exception of like, cities like Idaho or some shit like that was majority white?
So
I think Vegas for sure.
I know
won't.
people gon'
But Clark
I
County.
know people gonna feel this type of way when I say this. But I do understand why white people feel like us dwelling on the past holds us down. And I say that because history is tricky. And what if somebody decided to tell the truth about history?
I think people are telling the truth.
Can the black community handle knowing that there were both rich and wealthy black slave owners during that time? On a commercial level, not us talking about it, on a commercial level.
I don't think so.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think so.
We can handle 250 years of where we free at. Like, we can handle all of that. Those are like talking points. But when you start digging into the history, can we handle?
We don't even handle the fact that Africans sold us first before they started getting
No!
sold. So, I mean, we can't start the root of that because we never asked Africa for reparations. You niggas sold us.
So I don't know. It's tricky. History is tricky, bro. It really is. Like,
It is tricky too.
I don't know.
Because they also say like that a lot of people were already here. Like they weren't actually transported from Africa. They were actually just dark-skinned natives that were originally from the U.S.
Like if you was online, right? If you was online and you seen somebody say 250 years free or what, and then you see another black person come on there and be like, my ancestors fought in the Revolutionary War. We be calling him all type of coons.
Yeah.
We
Uncle
kind of seen it in
Tom.
the election, though. Kamala Harris' parents owned slaves in another country. They kind of swept that under the rug and act like that didn't exist.
Politics is different.
So, I mean, if they do it for that, they'll for sure do it for American history, black slavery.
I seen somebody say, Trump is the worst thing that happened to America since slavery.
Nah,
I'm like,
you gaslight. No.
I say this all the time. I feel like when Obama was elected, that's when all of the super racial undertones like really spiked. Because it broke open wounds. You have to think about it. Before he was elected, we were more into the whole like no color lines, like everybody was the same. And then once we had a black president, it was like the race wars broke out all over again. Like you saw how people really felt. It wasn't no kumbaya. Can we all just get along type of thing.
And I was interested because you see, you
think we kind of added
the
on
black?
to that, though?
Did you see what he? Did you see what he said
everybody
last
got a
week
little racist. Like,
about George Washington?
Well, prejudice, I should say, not racist.
I'm sorry, keep talking. I'll pull
No, I
it
was saying everybody has like a little prejudice, undertones, and we had never had a black president, so yes, it was a whole like huge thing for our community, and then for other communities, it was like, no, fuck that,
And he ain't like he black, but he ain't like black
He's
like
mixed.
nigga. You raised by your white mama in Hawaii with no.
He didn't even
he
have the
had
same
average
type of
black
experiences.
Yeah, so it's you
At all.
diet black, but you black. If that make any sense?
It's very ghetto in Hawaii.
I ain't saying even the ghetto aspect. He was raised by his white mom in Hawaii, so the average black man raised in America won't experience that.
So Obama was given an interview, right? And I didn't care about what he said. I was more focused on how people was going to react to it.
Okay.
About him being everybody's
So,
president.
They were talking about George Washington.
Okay.
Obama says, I think sometimes we get confused in thinking that these two stories are separate. Oh, he's talking about the founding fathers and their deep flaw for their ties to slavery. We all know.
They were
George
slave
Washington slave owner. Okay. So he says, I think sometimes we get confused in thinking that these two stories are separate. They're intertwined, right? Which is why it's possible for me to be a great admirer of George Washington and also acknowledge he was a slaveholder.
What's wrong with that? That's true.
That's tearing his ass apart.
Who, the black community?
What?
Dude, I hate this shit.
He didn't care about that though. He made it very clear he was everybody's president. Like
But-
I'm not a black president. I'm everybody's president. Like
For me,
he drew the line in the sand.
I wasn't alive. I wasn't alive during the war on drugs, but I know how that fucked up my community.
Yeah.
I was too young. I was too young to know about. Well, I knew about it, but I was too young to understand the implications of the '94 crime bill.
You experienced it. You.
But I know what it did
Yeah.
to a lot of people in our
That's
community.
with the 3 strikes.
Yep.
Okay.
I was very much alive when Katrina happened.
Oh yes.
Okay.
A young
That
adult.
to me was by far the worst tragedy during a presidency in my lifetime. I have Katrina over 9/11. I don't put 9/11 on the president though.
9/11 was an inside job. No, I'm just kidding.
Katrina though, I hold that.
We comparing tragedies.
And for me,
Isn't it like the same president too?
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
same
it
president.
is.
Yeah, so it's
But I don't hold like 9/11 over his head like I do.
You don't follow for
Katrina.
9/11?
To me, George Bush is the worst president in my lifetime ever.
Senior, junior?
When Katrina happened,
Junior.
That's junior.
Junior.
Yeah. He had 2 terms too.
I loved Obama, but I didn't come to understand what he did when he with the blue law, when he militarized the police, and how many of us was killed during his time in office.
On camera.
On camera.
On body cameras.
Yeah, that was fucking. And then when we got fucking, and when you think of Trump, like what do you?
Less black people being killed under his presidency.
I'm saying like, what would you?
Less harassment from the police while he's in office. He's actually affected us the least.
I think with Trump,
but people
it's
don't wanna
less
take that.
about. I think with Trump, I think politics change after him because people are going to be focusing on the person and not necessarily the policy anymore. You go straight to the person.
How they feel about
But
the person.
he ain't did shit compared to. Like Katrina was bad.
Yeah.
Well, he has the whole.
I don't know how
his
he stayed.
response to Puerto
What
Rico.
was that was a joke though.
When he was
So
throwing
with
the
the-
paper towels.
But the paper towels, that was a real thing.
Yeah.
What
He was shooting threes, paper towels.
That was
to the Puerto
real.
Ricans
That was.
after the hurricane, when they had no power for a couple of days. I mean, it was.
You thought that was fake?
No, that's real.
I didn't know
That
nothing
ain't
about
AI,
it.
brother. That
I
was
didn't know
real.
nothing about it.
Yeah,
That's
that was
crazy.
real.
Yeah, like
I
he
just
got
know
that.
about the joke, but I think Katrina happens under him, and I don't even think he lasts in office.
Who, Trump? I think he probably would have did something faster than what Bush did. I think Bush was at.
Did Bush did anything?
I think Bush had 2 things. That and 9/11. It's never happened under another president's watch. So he probably don't have a template on what to do or how to.
People be trying, but I wholeheartedly feel like when Kanye made that statement, he became uncancelable. I know we look at cancel culture now, but looking ahead, when he made that statement, man, that resonated with so many
Everybody
people.
felt that, yeah.
And nothing about Trump is gonna make me forget any of that.
Yeah. Even though it wasn't just.
That was what, 2005, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katrina was 2005.
But when you think about
10th grade.
like New Orleans,
I was watching that on TV.
Yeah.
when you think about New Orleans though, it's like one of the biggest melting pots also.
Yes.
So like culture wise, it's everything is down there. So even though he did say like George Bush doesn't care about black people, it wasn't, only black people.
Like at that time.
But when you see the videos.
I was in 8th grade at 9/11. I didn't necessarily care about 9. I was fascinated with 9/11. Because I was 8th grade, a fucking plane being flown into a building. I didn't think about it's people on the plane.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Or people in the
holy
buildings.
shit.
Yeah.
There's people on that fucking.
People in the
I was more
buildings.
fascinated with that and it was like 9/11 is like an event of its own. Like there's so many
Especially for it to be on U.S.
I want to
soil.
be respectful when I say this. I want to be respectful when I say this, but the people that died in 9/11 are kind of below the totem pole
Sir, what?
when it comes to
What do you
9/11.
mean?
You mean people don't care about them? Like what are you
Like
saying?
you got when it comes to 9/11, how it happened, them getting them airport, what happens on the plane, them flying the planes into the building, what do you call it? Like when we say 9/11 was an inside job, what do you call it? The conspiracy theories. You going down all of these things before you get to the actual people that died is what I mean.
And it shouldn't be that way.
I see what you're saying.
I think the event itself, it does overshadow the victims, the innocent people that lost their lives during that time.
Like people, I'm pretty sure people look up the hijackers before they look at the people who passed.
That's almost in all scenarios, though.
Not like that though.
Like when it comes to innocent people passing away, like even with mass shootings, nobody's looking at the actual victims.
Yeah.
They're looking at the person that committed the crime.
I didn't give a fuck about him, but I was like, when it came like to 9/11 and shit, I was looking, especially when I had like the dial up. My grandma would have to kick me off that bitch because I was on that motherfucker. I was looking up stupid ass shit, but like how close they were to like getting caught.
Yeah.
The stupid shit that they was doing.
Yeah.
getting a pilot's license. Like, it was just, like, these motherfuckers are just walking around here like.
Well, that just shows you how lax we were when it came to like.
Yeah,
So
the
that-
freedom was out there.
Yeah.
See, that's the shit that I'll be looking at before I even get to damn this person died.
Remember, you could walk to the airport gate and not get on the plane.
Yeah, you walk.
You could
wait
walk,
away to the plane.
bypass through TSA, everything, and not have a plane ticket. I could meet you at the gate.
I was 24 when I got on a plane for the first time by myself.
Oh, yeah. But
So
that
I
was a
didn't-
time, but you could just walk to the gate. I could
Yeah.
get you straight off the plane.
Damn.
They changed all that shit.
Would you, so, me and wifey was going into the store today.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fucked up. Something that like really fucked me up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was this brother and his girlfriend
Oh,
coming out of the store.
Mm-hmm.
And they got in this big ass truck,
the
pickup truck, with an American flag on the back. I was fucked up. I never seen no shit like that before.
You never seen no pickup truck with American flags on the back?
You ever been to Anderson?
That's being drove by a black person.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
I've seen few.
I ain't never seen that before. So I told wifey, I'm like,
It's probably in the military.
I told her, I said,
Yeah,
that's the
people-
same thing she said.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But
I didn't even think twice. I was like, yeah, he probably in the
in this
military.
climate, would you be okay with that? Say
Yeah.
you had a kid. Would you be okay with your child joining the military?
Yeah.
Why?
It gives them structure. It gives them a sense of belonging to a country. I think it gives them a level of pride to where if I was to join the military and fight for this country, I'd probably have the same flag wearing motherfucker too.
So what happened to the American military? Was no place for a black man.
There's a lot of black people.
Yeah, I'm like,
that have benefited.
a lot of people
from the
uprooted out the
military.
hood
But
by
is it
joining the military.
okay, Mike? But you've been, right?
Yeah.
Is it about the benefits or being patriotic?
Both.
Escaping poverty.
Yeah.
Nothing about being patriotic though.
Patriotism comes with it, even if you weren't patriotic. Because I wasn't patriotic. I did it to escape poverty, kind of thing. Because I came from a sovereign place and everything. Everybody's fucking poor, but they'll instill patriotism into you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be like proud of the job that you're fucking doing,
So okay.
in order to get you ready to accept that you might fucking die.
So from your perspective, then, how does it make you feel when you see like us being
Unpatriotic.
unpatriotic?
I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like,
That's your free fall for the freedom.
that's your freedom to do that.
To be patriotic or not.
I didn't fight for people's freedoms. I didn't, kill anybody or anything like that. I didn't lose my limbs or anything. But that is one of the things that they are protecting.
Yep.
Is for your ability
Your
to be able to do that from an outside enemy, whoever the made-up enemy is. Because on 9/11, people came to destroy that idea, the idea that you're safe and free in this place. And they were successful at that.
Fuck yeah, they will.
Yeah, because it was on U.S. soil. Like that's something that outside of like Pearl Harbor, like we never really had.
We were
anyone
untouchable.
Yeah, we were untouchable. So
Would you be okay?
with my
One
child
of the
going-
kids.
No, I don't want my kids to do nothing like that. But for selfish reasons, because like I just think about like, what if they had to go to war? They they were deployed to go over there. I wouldn't want them to be in that position to have to do that. If they wanted to go, I would support them. I know our middle baby has like kind of talked about it a little bit because she thinks about the benefits, not even because of like, and I've seen what it has done for like even for my family, like I've seen how you can actually make it into a career and then benefit from that, or you can go in, do your 4 years and then get the benefits as far as like having them pay for college and things like that. So I understand the business aspect of it. Do I want my children to go into the military? No. That's not something that I would just be like, oh, because I feel like there's other ways that you can, you can go to trade school and there's other ways to make money outside of going to the military.
It's funny you asked that question last night my wife asked me, have you ever asked your dad why he joined the military? I said, no. She said, call him. I called him. He joined the military in 72 to 76. I said,
Okay.
hey, Pops, question. What made you join in the military? He said he had a friend that spent the night at the house. He said when he woke up, he had stole the TV out the living room. He said he heard running around the street, the dude joined the military. He joined the military to find the dude that stole my grandparents' TV. I said, you're lying. He said that was the first reason. I said, so you was gonna join the military to find him to steal the TV? He said, yeah. I said, what was you gonna do if you saw him? Where the TV at? I said, you dead ass serious? He was like, I'm dead ass serious. I said, what's the other reason? He said, and to get out the hood.
Yeah.
I said, so did you find the dude that stole the TV? He said, no. And I said, clearly you didn't get out the hood because we grew up in the same neighborhood. He said, yeah. I said, so what was the fucking point? I just hung up the phone before I started laughing. I was like, I gotta go, man, bye.
He's very unserious.
He's dead ass serious. No, he's serious.
So Mike, when you was there, like, how do they deal with like politics there? Because all you guys are there for one common goal, but you from everywhere.
You don't deal with politics.
Mhm.
Give everybody each other life.
You kind of give up that right to talk about that shit because you're following an order.
Mhm.
So
So
no
you
one,
need
y'all
to
never
support
brought up
whoever.
like,
No, people argued. Like, we would argue about all the things all the damn time because that's just good conversation between people and whatnot. And you want to know who you're fighting against,
Yes.
kind of thing. You want to know your peers and whatnot. But like, it was kind of like you're not allowed to go protest, kind of shit. You'll get punished because once you join the military or the government, you're under a whole nother set of laws that you can be punished by. It's called the UCMJ and everything like that. Like, they can take away your rank. They can send you to their version of fucking jail
Yes.
or prison.
Mhm.
It's called the brig and everything. And you can spend your whole fucking life there.
Yeah.
All the way until you die.
They
Oh,
have
shit.
like even laws for like adultery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you
Can't
cheat
fuck
on your
nobody's
wife, it
wife.
comes out, they find out that you cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to.
well, obviously they don't be punishing much.
No, they do.
right?
They
no,
do.
they do. If
Gotta get caught.
if the wife goes like to their commanding officer,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Cause that's what they be saying. Like,
Norton Nellis. I
what
hear
the
it.
wives be doing on Nellis base, boy, they be wild.
That's the wives. That's
yeah,
not
but
in the
no,
military.
for the they're not actually
For the soldiers.
It's for
Oh.
the
Yeah,
soldiers.
the soldiers. But do you feel like no matter everybody come from different aspects of life, the camaraderie is like the bonding, even though y'all might have different political views and
Yeah.
economic
They
status,
fucking-
because your guys' lives are dependent on each other.
Yeah,
So you kinda
they
force-
instill that idea into you because
We as
it,
one.
It matters, kind of thing. Especially
Yeah.
once you fucking deploy, like that is the guy that's gonna possibly save your life, or you're gonna save his life or her life, whoever it is.
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
they beat this shit into you.
I got
It's
Haze it
gangbanging.
into you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel. I don't know if
I see the benefits a lot of older
I don't know
military.
how I would feel if
I
but I
wish
don't
I
know if
did
it's
it.
more of a, I don't know.
It's 4 years of your life.
And how often
If you
are
so
we,
choose.
but
And
how
then they're
often are
so
we in
young.
war though?
Even
Ew.
if you make it through it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you make it through that initial
Gotta make it.
phase.
yeah.
I don't know how I would feel if my kids came to me.
It's like 4 years of college.
Cause I don't,
Exactly.
I've never stood up for the national anthem.
And technically
Never?
it's 8 years,
I've never stood up for the national anthem.
but it's just a contract
Why?
between you and the government.
Why?
Yeah, why you never stood up for the national anthem? Not put your hand over your heart, but just to stand up.
It kind of started during the Obama years.
Tell
Obama
you,
made you less
He was
patriotic.
divisive.
we don't like to talk about that, but it was
I think for me,
it was very divisive.
I
his
think
presidency.
I wouldn't even
was
say divisive. For me, it's traumatic. Like, there were so many of us that was getting killed on camera. It's like
Yeah.
a high rate, at a high rate.
By police officers?
But that was like towards the end, like
was the
once he
second
was
term.
about to be out.
Yeah,
of
but it was
the-
like there, like.
You don't think that was mass marketed?
I mean, I'll probably look at it if it happened during this time. I wouldn't. Now I see how like the media works and shit like that. But that was very, very traumatic for me. To see so many of us being gunned down in the street. And I think when the situation happened in Baltimore, when the police officers broke, what's that brother's name?
I know.
Broke his neck.
I could see his face in my head right now.
I'm so sorry,
Think
but
of his name.
police officers broke his neck. And they burned down the CVS.
Okay.
A CVS that we didn't own. And I never forget it. Obama came out and called them thugs. I think that was the point of no return for me.
Is the term thug only limited to black people?
No.
No, but he was talking about us. Because there was nobody else there. It was a black neighborhood.
So where was he wrong?
For me,
What term would have been better?
you had your police officers break this man's neck in custody, and you're mad about a CVS. On top of what already was going on,
He's the commander in chief, so even if they're in the wrong, he's not going to publicly say that they're in the wrong because you're still part of that side of the law. So even if they're wrong, he's not going to publicly say it.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, SOS. I seen the gradual enhancement of the police officer during his time in office.
Yeah.
So, I seen them go from regular police to looking like they going to fucking Iraq.
Okay, cool.
That was a problem.
But the crime went up though. They burnt the CVS. Niggas would burn the CVS before then.
Freddie Gray.
Freddie Gray. But why did they burn it?
Because they was frustrated. They didn't know how to channel their frustrations. So you burn down
But
a business
why?
in your neighborhood because the cops killed somebody unarmed.
Killed Freddie Gray.
They killed Freddie
They
Gray.
broke his neck in custody.
I agree. It's
And
fucked up.
instead of
The only retaliation
was-
is to burn down a CVS. CVS didn't kill him.
Martin Luther King said that's the voice of the unheard.
Man, these niggas is heard.
No, man.
I was in boot camp when fucking all that stuff happened. I was in
2015?
No, I was out here, but fucking.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't because you would think when he signed the blue law,
In Baltimore, this was Baltimore.
you would think he
Yeah.
did it because of
A majority black.
shootings.
Is it a majority black city? Did they have a black mayor then at the time?
I
It was
believe
mostly
so,
Democratic too, if I recall.
Yeah.
I feel like they was. So we have this issue happen with a black mayor in a majority black city, with a black president.
So
It's the white man's fault, right?
get the fuck out. I'm not
You know what
saying
I'm
it.
saying? Like-
I didn't look.
Yeah.
For me, I was one of them people who expected more out of him because of his skin color. That's one. But when we talked early in the episode about being the algorithm,
They'll feed you that.
it was like every week
Yeah.
a cop was gunning down a black person.
It's marketing, bro.
And that was traumatic for me.
It's
And I just felt like it was building. It was building. It was building. And then we would see motherfuckers going to trial and they getting off and burning CVS down. And you call it
Finally
everybody
comes out and
thugs.
speaks. Yeah. Instead of addressing everything that was going on in the country. Yeah. I get that.
Also, I'm in the street at this time. So I'm kind of seeing and I'm feeling the tactics. Like we had Doolittle and shit. We ingrained ourselves as a community. We out there doing things. Next thing I know, it's a fucking police camera up there.
Yeah.
Somebody sent somebody. We just on a
Y'all ain't gonna burn
we
this
just
CVS
on a
down
corner.
Lake Mead.
We just on a corner politicking with
It's Mario's now.
Yeah.
Right.
we just on a corner politicking with the kids and people that's around there. Next thing I know, somebody coming up to us on behalf of the fucking. It felt like on behalf of the goddamn city council, some shit like, if y'all just back up, they'll give y'all what y'all want. They give you anything y'all want if y'all just back up a little bit.
I kinda.
The fuck does that mean?
Your intent is good. Your intent is pure. Your approach is off.
There was no approach. We just on the fucking corner.
Yeah, but what's your overall goal by being on the corner? You could probably do
Just
more.
politicking with people that live over there.
They probably
What politicians supposed to be doing?
That's the bullshit.
That's all we was doing.
Who asked y'all? The city councilman at the time?
No, they sent somebody.
Oh shit. Okay.
And she was like, if y'all just back up a little bit, they give y'all anything y'all want. We was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If y'all would have took up on the offer, what is it that y'all would have wanted?
I was in it for.
It wasn't for anything.
For me, I've always been a student of Malcolm X. I just wanted at that time to do something that I felt was some kind of justice in my community. It was my way of giving back. I didn't have no underlying means. I wasn't out there trying to be an ambulance chaser. I just wanted to politic with my community. You know what I'm saying? Offer something offer something I didn't have. It was a genuine perspective. So when that was brought to my attention, because I was right there, it was two of us. It was like 2 or 3 of us when she was talking to us. That's what I was thinking. I'm not giving nobody else's how they was looking at it. I was looking at it as, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, for me, it was like, you here on behalf of the government. And then when I went to my first like real protest and I seen what, in my opinion, was a very great implant.
Yeah.
And how the news twisted what happened, and you had politicians popping up out there with their narrative and getting out, acting like they was there the whole time. That's when I was kind of like, oh, this is a dirty fucking game.
Especially locally. Local
this was a dirty fucking game.
Local
so when
politicians that look like us.
But what people didn't notice is when I stepped back and I started seeing the entire picture, that's when I start butting heads with everybody.
Yes.
Everybody, activists,
Black
politicians, a bunch. I'm just butting heads with everybody because this shit is nasty.
It's a huge
This shit is fucking nasty.
And after everybody arguing locally, there's really only 1, 2 top dogs of a group of people that's over all this shit. And they just keep us fighting and bickering with each other.
Because it's a distraction.
Yep.
From everything that's actually happening behind the scenes.
Yep. And there's a lot of shit happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, man.
It's tricky. As long as we ain't fucking up the money on that strip.
Nah.
Yeah, everybody else is whatever. It's free game.
Yeah.
For now.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of sad that the U.S. was out of the FIFA, like for the World
They
Cup.
lost?
Are they out or are they still in?
I ain't been paying attention.
I thought they were still in.
Are they still in?
Yeah, I think they're still
God damn it, man.
Okay.
I thought Canada was out.
Okay. I know that we lost a game, and I was thinking
She
that we
sound
were
like
kicked
one
out.
of them. What's a
They lost that
touchdown?
game, but they won that game.
And then,
I think they lost that game, but they won that game because they already qualified.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
She sound like one of them. What's a touchdown, motherfucker?
Yeah, no, I was because I don't know. I'm
See, you getting
kind of
pulled
pulling
in.
for him. Yeah.
Sports, I think, makes us patriotic. During the Olympics, fuck all this shit. We
Nothing
root
is
for
gonna
America.
make me-
Their next game is
9/11 made us
tomorrow
patriotic,
against
too.
Belgium.
Okay, so all right, yeah, because I said I might go and give me a little USA jersey. Cause they're like everybody at work, everybody in there. You guys have all been born here in the U.S. and y'all all got y'all Mexico jerseys on. Like
That's
why?
a good point.
Why you can't be like?
All right,
Why we can't support? Why we can't support?
You wouldn't
the
want no
US?
America?
I'm not a bandwagon person like
I
y'all
don't
know
know.
me.
I just
I
might.
love Jordan, baby.
I don't know.
Y'all know me,
Because
man.
they are. Everybody is counting us out there. Like there's no way that they could ever. Why?
Y'all know me. I can't.
Why we can't?
I can't fake the phone. You're not gonna.
You
get-
American native.
You're not gonna get me.
Rep your flag.
I'm not watching
Look, he got
soccer.
his- he got
I'm not
his
watching
US
soccer. That's why I didn't know, because I'm not a soccer fan.
Jersey on right now for basketball.
Yeah, it's Jordan.
Team
Yeah.
USA.
I'm not watching soccer. First,
Most
of all.
patriotic you gonna get out of me.
Oh, like I don't know. I might have to go give me a little
watch
jersey.
No. I felt bullied to watch hockey.
Hockey, I can kind of fake the funk of hockey, but I get bored.
Like there's nothing.
You don't watch Winter
There's
Olympics?
nothing in this world that's gonna make me go,
Yeah, USA.
let's go Golden Knights.
Bullshit, really?
Why?
I don't watch hockey.
You ain't ever thought about getting
That's
into it
the
just
first
because we got a
original
team?
Vegas team.
Yeah. First original Vegas professional team, bro.
You don't like the Las Vegas Lights, the soccer team?
The what?
We got a soccer
The
team,
lights.
the lights.
They play over the Cashman Field.
You don't fuck with the Area 51s?
Mike.
What?
Yeah.
The who?
The
So
51s.
that's like opening games.
Basketball, football is where I'm at, man.
You don't fuck with the Raiders. You're a Steelers fan.
The Aviators.
You don't like the Aviators?
Come on, man. What we doing, bro?
Listen,
And I get why you like football.
I've been to a couple of Aviator games, and they are
They be
fun.
popping.
Yeah, it's-
Baseball
They're
game's
fun.
fun when you're in person.
Basketball, football. I'm not gonna lie. Like
We get a basketball team.
I
I'm
turned
10
into
toes
like
in.
I turned into like a. What was it? Our second season or whatever. I turned into like a bandwagon hockey fan, but I didn't give a fuck about it. I'll be honest with you.
So you gonna be all in with? You gonna leave the Spurs when we get a basketball team? No, you too vested in. So you will be a Vegas native, and you ain't gonna root for no Vegas teams.
I feel like he should be a bigger Aces fan because they came from San Antonio too.
That's a good goddamn point.
They're literally
They
the
did come
same
from San
colors.
Antonio.
She wouldn't know that until I said it.
But
So
that's a
what?
good point.
They got the same colors and everything.
I'm an Aces fan. I'm everything but Raiders.
I don't watch WNBA till the playoffs.
They played
That
Caitlin
sounds real
Clark today, I think.
sexist.
Huh?
That sounds sexist.
I've always been like that.
Why?
You want to see your players done?
Well, back then it was only like 30 games, so by the time you started watching it, it was the playoffs anyway. But I think they moved it up to like 50.
I think they
Yeah,
have 50
there's
now.
more
Yeah.
games now.
But
They have 50 now.
I don't know. WNBA and Big Three becoming a little too animated for me.
Have you been to a WNBA game yet?
It's like WNBA is like they focusing on the physicality, but it doesn't feel like real physicality. It just feels like
Like a soap opera.
I
That's
don't
what
give a
keeps
fuck about.
going.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You need storylines.
Nah, no.
Yeah, I feel like the NBA used
NBA
to
got
have,
storylines.
they used to have storylines.
Like that?
Yeah.
Give me one.
Bird and Magic
Like a
Johnson.
Wemby.
What's the storyline?
This French nigga coming over here, dominate. They want to make him the face of the league, but he a foreigner, so we're not gonna let a foreigner be the face of the
That's
league.
been what it was though.
Okay, and then the underdog New
They
York
was doing
Knicks
that with
ain't won a
Luka, they was
championship in
doing that.
53
They was
years.
doing that with Luka. They was doing that with
Yeah.
Jokic. They've been doing that.
Can this little man lead the Knicks to a championship? They've been underdogs for 50 plus years, and he finally did it. It's the giant.
That was a hot take. That wasn't a
underdogs,
narrative.
They were just trash.
That was a hot take.
No, it was a narrative.
Can LeBron root the Lakers to another championship at his old age
With his son.
with his son on the
That
team?
was-
That's a couple of storylines.
That might have been the
Terrible.
last. LeBron. It was.
That was terrible.
LeBron.
Can SGA repeat?
Does Dirk
Is it?
still got
Is it nepotism?
Yeah,
LeBron
it's
and nepotism
nepotism.
was the last great NBA storyline. That was the beginning of this.
Probably the last great, but there was a couple of NBA storylines. Do Steph
What?
still got it?
Yeah, the Warriors.
That ain't no storyline.
Dallas, who do they do better after they traded Luka with adding Cooper Flag and Kyrie and all them? Like there's a lot of storylines in the NBA. Now gonna be Miami with Giannis now.
Yeah.
Where do LeBron go? That's what keeps the shit going. Can James Harden ever win a ring, or he just gonna be a scoring
I
motherfucker?
don't think that was an old narrative.
Do LeBron go back to Cleveland? Like it's a couple of storylines that's gonna break.
What's the difference between narratives and storylines? Because I feel like you give it narratives.
I
but
feel like
not
it's the same
necessarily-
thing.
Yeah, I feel like they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
The last good one.
Jaylen Brown going to the Sixers.
The last good one to me was
That's sad.
LeBron and nepotism.
You think it's sad?
Well, I found there was a TikTok where there was this little baby boy that was crying about Jaylen Brown leaving. I was literally in tears watching him.
I think it was fucked up.
Yeah,
It was so
it's
unexpected.
sad.
But
What?
it was fucked up. No, why? I don't think it was fucked up. Look what they got for him.
I think Jalen is on a better team now. If healthy, they got Philly gonna be a problem.
If healthy, Embiid ain't known to be healthy.
Even without Embiid, they a problem.
They're entertaining to watch. I'll admit, they might be a little bit more entertaining.
You got Maxey and Jaylen Brown,
And enough ball on the court for them to
VJ.
score.
Man, I don't know, man. Philly look
Because
good.
if healthy, the Celtics is a problem.
This the first time in a long time I say the East might be better than the West.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that West still got it, though. OKC still healthy. San Antonio still surprising. I don't know what the fuck the Lakers got going on now. They in whites only land. They
need
looking
a
like the
little
Lakers when
color.
they was in Minneapolis. They all the white people started.
Mask spooky.
The mask could be spooky if everybody healthy.
Blazers spooky.
Blazers is a sneak team that might be on some shit.
Phoenix spooky.
Yeah.
Sacramento spooky.
Minnesota.
Nuggets spooky.
That's what I'm saying. The West still dominant.
Minnesota's interesting.
Yeah.
I think the East got a little better, bro. But shout out to my boys, man. Shout out to my boys. Y'all got anything before we get up out of here?
No, I don't think so.
No, I ain't got nothing, man. I can't think of nothing.
USA.
You know what? Before we do get up out of
No,
here.
I'm just kidding.
Before we get up out of here.
America.
Where does this latest album go in T.I.'s discography?
I don't know. I've been having that shit in rotation since.
Let me see.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I took up
It might be top 4 for sure.
oh, Jesus Christ.
I got it up there.
I haven't even listened to it.
Somebody says if you rank T.I. album ranked.
It might be
Number
4.
1 is Paper Trail.
You wrong already.
Already.
2 is Urban Legend.
That's my first. Flip flop them for me.
3 is King. 4 is No Mercy.
Who did
5 is Kill the King.
Where's trap music?
6 is Paperwork.
Who did this? Vinci ain't do it. Hey.
7 is Trap Music.
Call
Yeah,
skinny.
they're crazy.
8 is The Libra.
The liver is slept on.
9 is T.I. versus T.I.P.
Well, they got paperwork.
Paperwork is 6. 10 is I'm Serious. 11 is Trouble Man.
That's right where it need to be.
12 is Dime Trap.
I like Down Trap.
13 is Us or Else.
The nigga got 13 albums. Hold
What was this last
I
album
didn't even know
called?
he had that many
Kill the
albums.
King.
Killer King.
Kill the King's
They
at
got that
5.
at 5.
That's about accurate. It's at the right spot for now. It might go up over time,
That's crazy.
depending on how these albums age.
I was done with T.I. by
You know
T.I.
what-
versus T.I.P.
Have you listened to this new one? It ends strong.
I haven't listened to
So the last 7 songs end strong. It started off first 3 songs kind of shaky, and then it started picking up.
He just did, in my opinion, he did what Kehlani did on her last album.
Which is
Tried to lean too much into nostalgia when nostalgia acts. Like T-Pain on the hook, that does,
but it fit though.
I like the song he got with,
Can we get another T-Pain album?
I like the song he got with
Please.
Anderson .Paak.
I like that one. That sounds, and I could tell that was a Dre beat.
That was kind of, that was it.
You don't like Trauma Bond? Trauma Bond my shit.
Nothing stood out.
Really? I got it at 5. 5 is about fair. Urban Legend 1, Trap Music 2. I would actually do Paperwork as 3. Paper Trail 4. King at 6, Dime Trap. This new one, Kill the King at 5. And don't nobody know about Bankroll Mafia. I like Bankroll Mafia.
I really
but
been on my
don't count that
so
one.
me and my, cause I like this dude named Cortex, right?
Mhm.
And so I was listening to it with my daughter, and my daughter was like, he sounds just like Kawan. I don't know.
I always call her Queen, but my daughter was
It's
like
KWN.
It's K1, I think.
That's K1.
Yeah.
About, who was that, a rapper?
She's
the
like a
singer.
stud,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So my daughter was like, she sounds just like Kawan. And I'm like, who? She's like, you never heard of him? I'm like, no. So she dropped a new album.
Okay.
I said, let me listen to this, because my daughter said something about it. My daughter is stud and shit.
Okay.
She got a lineup. She a stud.
I said, do they got a line of music that they listen to?
No,
that we
like she just got
unaware
like a
of?
lineup and shit. So she's a stud.
Okay.
I don't care what she said.
Yeah, she say she is. She say she is that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because at first she was like playing with the.
Is that a
Playing.
film?
No, she was playing with her like her verbiage and shit.
Oh, okay.
You
She's
know?
still a girl, but
Yeah.
she's a stud.
She gets her nails done, but gets a lineup.
They call it a film, don't it? Like
know what
like the brat, like when they wear makeup but still dress like a
Nah,
boy.
hell no. Hell no.
Oh, okay.
She more like,
She will never put no makeup on.
Okay, gotcha.
she's more like, yeah, I don't know she's a stud.
I gotta get my friend Brandy on here. She could break all that shit down.
But anyways, so I said my daughter had asked me told me about her. So she just dropped an album. So I'm like, let me check this out. First of all, it's banging. I ain't gonna lie to you.
K1?
Back up, yeah.
KWAN? KWUN?
That's just KWN.
Okay.
But it's so sexual.
Back of the Club is my song.
That's on her old album though.
Oh, she got a
She got
whole
multiple
new-
albums?
Yeah. That just dropped. It's banging, right? I done played it about 4 or
you said
5
T.I.
times
played-
already.
See, I make stud music now, is what you said?
No, I said it was so sexual. Like, I'm listening to it and I'm like, damn, she's saying some shit like, she gonna eat it till you cry. And I'm like, damn, right? But it's great music.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, it's like kind of like Pretty Ricky. Like,
Oh,
the
eat it till you
studs.
cry.
Okay.
this shit hard. Like, I never had a problem getting bad bitches, but life changed my thoughts on what a bad bitch is. Like, she talking about a bunch of shit, but the writing and all that is great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but this shit's sexual. Like, studs be talking like this?
I would have so.
We ain't got no shot.
My uncle said, we ain't got no shot. We can't go to the
Sasha
bathroom
Keeble,
with them.
she's also a lesbian.
They used to
She's a
date.
femme. Yeah.
They dated. Now Kawan, she dates Kaylani now.
Kaylani can get everybody.
God
She done
damn,
had literally everybody in the industry.
Damn, man. I hate to hear that.
But I think that's that's really what I've been on. Let me see.
I think with T.I.,
K1.
like, same with the juvenile thing, like, T.I. 45, about to be 46. What do we expect for him to rap about at this age and still be himself, and it relates to the masses? I think he fit that mold perfect.
Like, he's a grandpa.
Yeah, and your grandfather.
Possibly. I don't know.
Probably the best grandfather rapper we've ever
It
seen.
was just okay to me. Like, nothing stuck. It wasn't bad, but to me, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
It just sound old, like
Just cool.
06.
You think it sound dated?
Like 06.
She's just
T.I.
leading on nostalgia a little bit. But Kaylani did it on her same album. Like, she was doing songs with T-Pain, Brandy.
Yeah.
I didn't
You know what I'm saying?
enjoy this last album.
And that's what I felt like he was trying to do, too. It wasn't bad. Like, the song he got with T-Pain.
Jeezy and 2 Chainz?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's...
I
it
like
just wasn't nothing worth going back
cool.
to.
No.
Yeah, okay.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna say it was trash. But
It didn't have no replay value.
that's most music.
Even the one with the pistol on the dance floor with the Keith Sweat
that
sound?
shit was trash.
What? Man, that's my shit too,
That shit was
man.
trash. See, I was giving T.I. a lot of praise, and then you want to bring up that shit.
That shit's hard.
I got my pistol on the dance floor,
You ain't talking about a real gun, talking about his dick.
which is worse.
That's better. I got a pistol in my pocket. Are you happy to see me? I got a pistol in my pocket. She playing with my pistol in her pocket.
What?
That shit is dope.
Uh-uh.
Well, that shit sound
That
freaky as
sound
fuck,
really-
boy.
It is. He 46. What you want him to talk about? Or he 45, about to be 46, whatever.
See, it
Not the
sound
pistol on the
what-
dance.
it sound
You don't wanna be the old
50
pervert,
Cent
nigga.
wasn't lying. Sound like 50 Cent wasn't lying.
All right, bro, man, where can they find you at? Your ass.
Man, ILS to the old
What's that
Instagram and the X. Man, y'all doing this, man. T.I. Hey, he the king.
He make music for your age group.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard for us 45. Fuck. Who do we listen to that resonate with us in rap now? We ain't got that many options. Juvenile.
And you ain't
T.I.?
rich. Look, you not rich like
is where you start-
Jay-Z.
this is-
I listen to Nips. I listen to.
This is where you start going into the oldies.
That's nigga. You was just talking about going to a little Boosie and Webby tuxedo concert earlier in the pod. That's your nostalgic.
They're not trying to make new music.
They make new music. Yeah, they do. Boosie got to do a couple of new songs. They just don't connect to you because it's the experiences that go with the music.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the Cash Money No Limit tour.
Before we get up out of here, man, Sharp Objects on HBO.
Oh yes,
Amazing.
top tier.
It's old, but it's great.
Really good.
Sharp Objects. Okay.
Sharp Objects in Sharp Objects was good, and then The Night Of. And The Night Of was so great to me. First of all, the main character name in there is Nas.
Oh, you hooked up.
But
already.
The Night Of is about before we get up out of here, I'm sorry, but
No, you good.
The Night Of is about a young Pakistani teenager post 9/11. Family is very conservative. You know, he does people's homework for him. He don't have the girls and all that. But anyways, he was excited because he got invited to a party.
Mm-hmm.
That was only it's based in New York. So he's excited that he got invited to a party.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes his father's cab. His father has a cab that he shares with 2 other people.
Stereotypical. Go ahead.
But his father has a cab, so he takes the cab because he's driving somewhere in Manhattan, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
He gets lost. A girl randomly gets in his cab.
Mm-hmm.
The girl, they hit it off. He was attracted to her. They hit it off because of her influence. He did some drugs. He was doing some drugs. They had a good night together.
Okay.
He wakes up, she's dead.
Oh shit.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He wakes up, she's dead.
Oh shit.
He goes to jail while awaiting trial. And what the show did in an amazing way is, even though I'm gonna get this part away, but he is innocent.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say if you go watch it. I'm not gonna say who did it and shit, but he is innocent. But what they did amazing when with this show is, it shows that jail is not about rehabilitation.
No.
And he goes into jail as this smart, green, very nervous person to this person that knows how to politic in jail, addicted to drugs, got a bunch of tattoos.
Is it the Tombs in New York? Like the little jail to wait?
No, he's in Rikers.
Rikers? Okay.
But he goes from being, because they was like beating him up, because it was a high profile case.
Yeah.
So they was like beating him up in there. And then he goes up under the wing of like the number 1 in prison in Rikers, which is Michael K. Williams. Peace to him.
Oh wow.
He's the one that's helping him. But you see the gradual change in who he was when he got in there
Yeah.
to who he was when he got
became.
out. And then when he gets out, he is faced with all the people that didn't believe him. Like his mom walked out of the courtroom. Mom didn't believe him. So there was some resentment there. His brother looked up to him in a real tough way. But his brother started to get bullied because they felt like what he was doing,
It's taking off for him.
what he did to that woman, and also how bad he made the Muslim community look post 9/11.
Right.
So his brother started to resent him, not even caring if he was innocent or not. And then you just see this different character. It's really good, man. It's really good.
I might check that out.
And it's like with that, the sharp objects is more of like a very, very slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
They compare it to True Detectives. It's a show called True Detectives. I don't know, like season 1, they say like it's the most elite show on HBO. Because these shows are not new.
Okay.
But Sharp Objects is based on a book. The Night Of is they're like 6, 7 episodes.
The Night Of is with the Pakistani dude?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's him. The lawyer is the guy from he be in all the Spike Lee movies.
Torrentino? The nigga that was Falcone and the
Yes.
Batman? Joey.
He's the
is it
lawyer
Joe
helping him.
Tarantino? Yeah. I like him.
And so it was that's where here right here. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I binge watched that. I binge watched that in like a day.
No shit.
Yeah, it was that good.
Okay.
Sharp
How many
Objects.
episodes is
Sharp
it?
Objects is a
7.
very, very slow burn,
Mhm.
but it's worth it.
good.
Fuck, it's worth it.
It's on
It's really
HBO.
And that is a twist. It's based on a book, but that is a twist you not see coming. It's very good. That's all I got. All right, Wavy.
Yep. You can find me anywhere, Shayna _Candy.
Views 7 Network everywhere, or Views from the 7 everywhere, Views 7 Network on YouTube. Please, for our future guests, man, I know I keep saying this, but stop thinking y'all should be coming on this little podcast and it's just gonna be, but
Gotta handle the backlash.
Just call me Spence on. Damn, I got all my shit messed up. Just call me Spence on Twitter. Till next time, we up out of here. Peace.